love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop. Just give it up. Don't stop. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop. Just give it up. Don't stop. Damn it. How dare I forget? That's actually the right color. Hot damn, look at that. Alright, let's get it. How we doing this morning? We doing okay this morning? Let's go with Rachel. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I would reach out to YouTube's X account. YouTube has an X account where you can make a post, and what you do is you can ask them questions. It's a way to like get in contact with YouTube without using YouTube. It's worked out for me in the past. I would recommend that. If you've got 1.4 million views and you can't get monetized, bro, you need to get in contact with the X account for YouTube. It's like help YouTube or something another like that. You leave them I think they're live like 24 hours a day. That's what I would recommend. They as long as you where's my mouse? As long as you do it the right way, they'll respond to you. Just make sure you follow their account so they can DM you. That's what I would recommend. That really sucks, by the way. It sounds like you're doing a lot of hard work over there, man. There's no reason why you shouldn't be monetized. Straight up. It sounds like bullshit to me. Not from you, but from YouTube's side.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, we got a Batman review. Oh, we got a Batman review. Let's see him fuck this up. What is this? Beyond the Plastic Wall. What is this? This looks kind of sick. It's got Nigel written all over it. Little fishing game, it looks like. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. This is not a fishing game. Little puzzle game. This game looks really interesting, actually. Huh. Open Waters official reveal trailer. What is this? We actually got some games today. Look at that. That's crazy. 120,000 views. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Morning. Sorry. How's it going, everybody? Got Rachel up in the chat. We got Cross Forever. We got Pam in the chat. We got Sticks. And, at Horizon. Really? That's kind of impressive. You played every Lego game aside from the Horizon one? That's pretty impressive, actually. Yo, hats off to you. I don't think I've ever played a Lego game, honestly. Not like that. Oh, what the hell is that? That's spooky. Oh, it's an angler. It's an anglerfish. Damn. That's pretty spooky, not gonna lie. Kingfish? What is this?
We'll build our...
Don't care. Looks like that's kind of it for there we go. Roger. Ooh, let's go. I'm definitely gonna end up playing this game. It comes out on the 19th, I believe.
Parody, when done correctly, can be one of the sharpest, funniest ways to show your love for something. That task becomes a little bit easier when the target in your sights is a man who likes to dress up as a bat and be taken far more seriously than he has any right to. LEGO series developer TT Games is no stranger to this world, having jumped into Gotham on more than one occasion in the past and delivered consistently fun pastiches of some of pop culture's most beloved characters for 2 decades now.
Let's see how they're gonna fuck this up.
Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, it's
Let's
back
go,
at the
Rambo.
top of its game, built lovingly brick by brick with fun always foremost in mind, especially in an open
bull
world
shark.
that eclipses its linear levels. A top-tier LEGO game with playful twists on Rocksteady's
think I could
Arkham
do that.
series that hits the mark more often than not. It's a strong send-up of the Caped Crusader, delivered with a kiss from a rose.
What y'all think they're gonna make this shit? You think they're gonna fuck this up too? You think they're gonna... What y'all think? Let's go, Everett. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think they gonna jack this shit up? How'd I do it last time? It was like 2, 5, 7, and 9, right? No, that's wrong. It was 9. No, that's right. So whenever you make your decision, 1 below and 1 above. Remember that. So if you choose like 9, it'll be 10 and 8 and 9. It'll be either one of those 3. Y'all saying 9? Oh man, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. You or the game, TT Games always. The game. I think the game will probably be a solid 10 out of 10. It looks like a really good Arkham Batman game. The real question is IGN gonna fuck it up or not? That's the real question. Space Trucker was fun. What's Space Trucker? What's that? Space Trucker game. That's sick. What? When did this come out? Last year. What the fuck? Really? Yo, what? That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, what'd y'all think? 9. I'll agree with that. I'm going to stick with that. If this game is anything less than a 10 out of 10, I'm rioting, bro. I'm rioting.
Men in tights. My favorite.
Legacy of the Dark Knight embraces its LEGO building blocks more than any other game in the series to date. By that I mean its overall structure is somewhat like if loads of LEGO Batman kits were thrown onto the floor and then reshaped into original creations of their own. TT Games has taken storylines from each of Bruce Wayne's big screen outings and crafted its own tale from those beloved scenes, just performed in plastic. For example, its first chapter slams together moments from Jack Nicholson's Joker Rebirth in Tim Burton's 1989 Batman movie with the Falcone-centered
Really? That's kind of sick.
iceberg lounge infiltration of Matt Reeves' The Batman, and does so
By the way, this game offers couch co-op on launch. Just so y'all are aware, this game does have couch co-op.
effortlessly with comedic charm. It's these deviations from the familiar
So, God the Fish or anybody else that's got kids that want to play this with y'all's kids, I would recommend this game.
film stories that often delight the most, and I enjoyed each time I thought I knew exactly what the twist on a certain scene was going to be, only to have a curveball thrown at me laced with delightful nonsense.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Don't forget that thumbs up on the stream.
Through a series of roughly 20 linear
Oh, that's
missions,
cool.
you'll
What is that?
fight, puzzle, and platform your way around Gotham locations in a way that will feel familiar if you played any LEGO games in the past. Where things are different though is in its combat, which takes a leaf out of Rocksteady.
I think that Lego Batman, this Batman, will probably be my first Lego game I've ever played.
Batman Arkham series by introducing its counter and dodge based melee system, albeit with a comic book-esque
Oh, they got the old school Batman
charge and
costume.
whack. It feels slick to wield as you take on hordes of criminals and rack up combos reaching into the hundreds, pressing the parry button whenever a flashing prompt appears over one of their heads. I played on Cape Crusader difficulty, which is a step up from the classic LEGO experience, but in truth never came close to losing a fight. So yeah, I played on medium, and I know that TT games aren't necessarily—
Yeah, it's because it's normal and you're a pussy for playing it in medium, you fucking pussy, you fucking... Man, don't tell me you ever played no Dark Souls game, you fucking pussy.
trying to pose a huge challenge here, but there is a Dark Knight difficulty option if you are looking for something to maybe test you a little bit more. Saying that, I would have liked to have been made to figure out how to approach combat encounters a little more though.
I don't know what it is, but whenever I play on normal difficulty, like, for example, if you were to play like Doom or something, you would never switch off of your primary gun, but if you played in like the harder difficulties, you would be forced to utilize all the weapons in your arsenal. Like, it's just so much better.
Takedowns coming all too easily and brawls not evolving much beyond the early hours. Most fights consist of dealing with multiple waves of basic grunts and the odd brute or ranged sharpshooter thrown into the mix as you roll and jump around a walled arena.
That was
Each
sick.
member of the 7-character strong roster feels identical to control in basic combat too, with everyone from Nightwing to Jim Gordon packing the same punch. I would have welcomed a little more variety in their skill sets here in how they move around Gotham, as each is equipped with their own version of wings or gliders that all feel exactly the same.
Ew, Robin? Gross.
Grapple and launch into a long swoop does feel—
Oh my god, they brought it back. That is something you can do in Arkham Knight. Whenever you're in the vehicle, you can like jump up out of it and then like swing around.
Exactly the same. That
oh,
grapple
that's
and
sick.
Launch into a long swoop does feel really good though,
Oh,
so it's hard to feel too aggrieved. Where they do differ though is in their gadgetry, with each member of the extended Bat family housing 2 distinct tools on their belt. Each playable character also has their own skill tree to explore, including some very fun unlockable ultimate
W10
abilities
Joules.
that
I
can
didn't
be
see that. Sorry about
unleashed
that.
once you've filled up
W10
your
Joules.
focus meter by landing successive hits. I'll admit to being initially worried about the relatively small number of playable heroes in Legacy of the Dark Knight working against it, especially when we've become accustomed to LEGO games having rosters stretching into the hundreds.
Why is it that whenever I hear an IGN critique, it makes me want to rip my fucking hair out? Is that really a critique of a Lego Batman game that is centered around fucking Batman not having a massive roster? Dude, this isn't Lego Party, this is Lego Batman. Specifically Arkham Knight. Oh my fucking god, dude, I don't get it. There's no way, right? Surely there's no way they're gonna fuck this up.
But each character does have a substantial amount of depth to sink skill points into here to make them distinct from one another. Puzzles and not combat are where they show off these unique skills more than anywhere though. Each level is a great mix of problem solving and fighting, and although it never becomes truly brain teasing, it does make you pause for thought every now and then. Knowing when to switch between the 2 characters you're locked into playing as during a mission is half the battle, as you work out if a pipe gushing chemicals can be stuffed up with sealant from Gordon's handy foam cannon, or a small vent can be crawled through by one of Selena Kyle's cat companions. Many bits of tech also come packed with their own enjoyable minigames, such as Batgirl's hacking batarangs, which trigger a short puzzle section where you need to avoid enemies in a maze made up of concentric circles. These minigames don't really develop in complexity over time, but there's a decent amount of different types, so you're never going to be doing too many of the same in a row. After a stop-start prologue tutorial, riffs on Batman Begins.
Hey, I got one of those. Hold on. I got one of those trees.
The same in a row. After a stop.
No, I don't have that tree. I don't have that tree. I don't have that tree. I want that tree. Actually, no. No, that might be the bonsai. No, that's not the bonsai because it doesn't have the vines.
Start prologue tutorial riffs on Batman Begins League of Shadows training in a way that takes far too long to get through the basics. It settles into a good rhythm and then really hits the heights late on. A highlight is a late riff on the Dark Knight's truck chase, which dynamically shifts the action from
That seems
vehicle
to be
to
the only thing they can
I
do.
won't spoil it and
Yo,
show
that thing.
truck chase, which dynamically shifts the action from vehicle
That thing is so sick.
to on foot. I won't spoil it and show you it here, but trust me, it's one of the best bits of the game. It carries a sense of momentum that many of the missions prior to it lack, and I would have liked to have seen more like this when it came to mission design, because when it really sings, like in that sequence, it all comes together wonderfully. But the critical path has never been what I've enjoyed most when it comes to LEGO games. Instead, finding those offshoots and exploring the open world on the hunt for collectibles is really where Legacy of the Dark Knight comes alive.
Ooh.
To see how you do with a
What is
real
that?
challenge. Ta-ta!
There's no shortage of things to find in Gotham either. While this version of the crime-ravaged city isn't the largest, it's packed full of opportunity.
Oh,
From hundreds of skilled
Oh, dude, look at that map.
crime-ravaged city isn't the largest, it's
I like how packed it is. I like that a lot.
packed full of opportunity. From hundreds of skilled token containing
Ooh.
chests and villain-themed trophies to smash in each region, to more involved Riddler and Clue Master conundrums to solve, it feels like there's
The
something
map kind of reminds me of Spider-Man. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's a lot like Spider-Man. Whenever you complete a main objective, and then you can get out into the open world and actually like do the side stuff if you want.
to do on
That's what it
every
looks
lofty
like.
rooftop and dingy alleyway.
Ooh!
Then there are more involved chains of side missions to complete too, which often lead to encounters with Batman villains not involved
go,
in the main
Melissa.
story. For example, I had a great time following the case of Waylon Jones, which tasked me with role-playing as the world's greatest detective and analysing compounds by matching up shapes to their corresponding atoms, or following trails using a UV light. Legacy of the Dark Knight loves keeping you busy without it ever feeling like busy work. Zooming around this open world Gotham is fantastic too, with each of the 30 vehicles feeling distinct from one another. I particularly enjoy the heft and weight of the tank-like tumbler from the Dark Knight, the perfect tool
Ooh.
for smashing through the city's destructible decorations and scooping up the stud currency that erupts from them. After finishing all of the main story missions after 12 hours, I was still left with 53% of the collectibles checklist to find, and I can't wait to jump back in and uncover all that Gotham has for me. Rewards for completing these tasks are varied too, with certain outfits, vehicles and appearance modifying red bricks granted depending on the mission. Those
Whoa, what
ruining
the
the
hell is
smaller
that
roster
thing?
size will find comfort in knowing there are still
That's like a-
100 different
It's
uniforms.
like a levitating car. What is that?
mission.
Hold on.
Those ruining
The hell is that thing?
the smaller roster size will find comfort in knowing there are still 100 different uniforms to collect, ranging from comic book classics for the purists to the more maverick lime green
Ooh.
toxic waste
Oh, I love
Batman ninja look, if that's what your heart desires. As well as gaining these from completing levels, you can spend your hard-earned studs at one of Batmite's many stores dotted around the
Batmite?
city. Like a Tom Nook who's shunned island life for the infinite cold and darkness of Gotham, he'll offer funny, meta-tinged quips while you browse his wares.
Enjoying the game so far? I don't know if you know, but where I'm from, Batman games are a pretty big deal.
Alongside costumes, he also sells decorations to place around your Batcave, granting a level of fantasy that Bat fans
That's really cool. That's really fucking cool. What? Oh, and they've got the Lego set that you can get too. This is an actual Lego set that you can buy. That's cool. Oh, look, they go up there too. That's really sick.
never had before. There's charm overload at every turn, with cutscenes that are often hilarious as silliness is always
Let's go, Beastie
prioritised
Boy.
through slapstick physical humour and goofy dialogue. And then there's the fact that you may just be wandering around the Batcave minding your own business when the
there
Bat
really?
phone rings. Well,
Yo,
that
I
would
look
be
forward to
Bane,
playing this.
gloriously voiced by What We Do in the Shadows' Matt Berry, who loves nothing more than to crank call you with some wonderfully childish messages.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Bane. Gotham's reckoning.
Time for the big finish, Gordon.
LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is a lovingly made, often hilarious take on Batman's movie and game history alike. It remixes classic moments from almost every film with deeper cuts from the Caped Crusaders comic book beginnings too. A largely successful attempt at sophisticating LEGO combat that suffers a bit from repetitive one-note encounter design, combined with a good mixture of puzzles, powers its homage-laden levels. But its open world Gotham is where it truly comes to life.
That's a sick vehicle. I'm sorry. Like, I would think I would probably go with the big Batman tank, but that's still a sick looking vehicle.
Generously packing its gothic surroundings with hundreds of collectibles and pockets of opportunity. It might not tell a story that will sit alongside Batman's best overall, but it delivers a fantastic plastic parody of his greatest hits.
Are you fucking kidding me? So you mean to tell me that if they wanted to make this a 10 out of 10, they just had to make it a fucking game where you sit there and don't do shit? Like, that's the trick, huh? It has to be a movie. What the fuck? Bro.
Reviews director Tom Marks here with some...
Fuck you. Baldy. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. That is not what I thought it was. My apologies. How do you move a dead whale? Yep, that's the one we're watching.
I am reporting live from a dead whale. But why am I here? Well, the year is 1970.
WIGN, even if their take is a little brain dead.
In the town of Florence, Oregon, where a 14-meter, 8-ton dead sperm whale has spawned on the beach. And the reason that is a problem, beyond smelling like shit, is that when you leave a dead whale microwaving in the sun for too long, they have a chance to explode.
Yep.
So, this raised the problem. How the fuck do you get rid of an 8-ton dead body? Because that big bastard's not fitting in the boot. Well, at the time, the Florence Beach was the responsibility of the Roadworks Department. The Roadworks Department, however, had no fucking clue how to fix that, so they held a meeting to figure it out. What if we lift it up onto a truck? Our crane is rated for a ton. That thing weighs 8. You're like you trying to squat a fucking elephant. What else? What if we cut it up with chainsaws? What part of it explodes did you not understand? What if we blow it up?
Now, idealistically, that sounds like a good idea. What could go wrong? Let's see.
I didn't think of that.
So, Roadworks called the Navy and asked if they were allowed to fucking atomize it. And this, being the USA, the Navy fucking approved it. Which is why I am now standing here with a giant crowd of spectators and a bloody news crew in front of a whale stuffed to the fucking blowhole with TNT. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Well, as it...
Oh my god. Yo!
turns out,
they blew that fucking thing sky high. How much did they pack into that fucking thing?
no one on the road crew had a fucking clue how much TNT to use.
We're not sure just exactly how much explosives it'll take.
So to make sure it got rid of the whale, they used 500 kilos.
Holy shit!
That's what could go wrong. The crowd looked up in horror as whale chunks were launched 250 meters into the air. Everyone was coated in a fine mist of rotting flesh as they ran for their lives to avoid being crushed by falling pieces of Mr. Krabs' daughter. And while no humans were squashed, one piece of whale...
Oh! Is that a car? Oh! Man, I hope you got damn good insurance.
crushed a man's fucking car. The funniest part is even after enough TNT to level a house, they did it wrong so it didn't get rid of the whole whale. They still had to fucking bury it. I am reporting live.
Oh, W. More Perez. Oh my god, dude. That's too good. Should we do one more? Maybe we should do one more. Let's do one more. Oh, this one looks fun. Let's do this one.
This tiny bird killed a man.
What the fuck? No shot, really.
But how? Well, you see, this is an Australian magpie. And why, yes,
Oh, the magpie.
it is found in Australia.
I ate a lot of those in Metal Gear Solid.
How could you fucking tell? But despite sharing a postcode with all the other Dark Souls enemies down here, they're actually pretty chill little guys. They got no poison, they aren't hiding a mouthful of teeth, and considering they're the length of a ruler and weigh less than a kilo, they can't pick you up and fly off with you. On top of that, they're actually really intelligent and often will form bonds with people who feed them. Most of this, however, immediately gets thrown out the window during the magpie's nesting season. Or, as it is better known down under, fucking swooping season.
They literally have a name for it called swooping season.
See, because half of our wildlife would gladly turn magpies and their eggs into KFC, the second they build the nest, a switch flips in their brain and every single fibre of their being is devoted to aggressively defending the nest like they're a unit in a fucking tower defense game.
That's pretty badass. Like, let that sink in. Any other time this animal is, like, smart enough never to, you know, be KFC. But now that it has a child, the light switch has now been flipped on and murder is its only alternative. It woke up that morning after it laid its egg and chose violence.
Because if you step within around 50 meters of it, they will
Damn! How much? Oh my god, I missed it.
And dive bomb you at Mach 5 and try to peck your eyes out over and over and over again.
Ah, damn.
Until they run you off. And this behaviour is how in 2019, magpies caught a fucking manslaughter charge.
Guilty.
Yeah, one day a 76-year-old man was riding his bike through a park in Wollongong. A park that contained a magpie nest. The magpies took exception to this and started swooping him. And they swooped him so hard that he careened off course, crashed the bike, and fucking died.
Oh my god. Oh. Damn.
This...
Yo, that guy is so good. That guy is so good, man. I'm sorry, that guy is so good.
What is the most powerful sound a human being is capable of making? Boo. There is...
Yo!
something so strong and impactful about tactical booing. And I just saw it used to great effect against one of these zombies that does this nationwide humiliation tour, cock gobbling on AI.
Peace was never an option. Bro, I love it.
Eric Schmidt, former CEO of Google, he just did a speech at the University of Arizona for their graduation.
Dinosaur.
And he
the
faced...
Devil Dinosaur is too fun on Marvel Rivals. Someone started playing the Devil Dinosaur, I guess. Yo, W. Is it it looked like it was fun to me. The new dinosaur character on Marvel Rivals, it looked like it would be a lot of fun to play. Whenever I saw it, I was like, as long as it's got a lot of health, it'll be really fun to play.
So many boos. I don't know why he kept going, but this is some hopeful shit. Because people are seeing through this...
Hold on. There was something that I wanted to pull up this morning, and I think I might have forgot it, if it is what it is. Playlists. Watch later.
Someone I know.
Yep.
Ridiculous AI messaging that these corporate fucking ghouls are trying to spout.
I got that pulled up too. I got the terrorist attack pulled up. I got the two jets that ran into each other during a show yesterday. There was also the Ukraine attacked they droned a place in Russia. I can't think of the name right now. We got all that pulled up. We got it all, man. We got it all.
Falling flat. So these graduates aren't having it. And
May 16th.
it's not just college graduates, but just people in general are tired of it, especially like with AI data centers in particular, which I've been really blabbering about a lot recently.
Architects of artificial...
If what Charlie is saying is true, if what I've read is true about the AI data centers, they need to fucking go. Sorry, but the minute that you start using city council and disregarding what the population says, it's time for you to go. I'm sorry. It should be their decision if they want to pay more in the electricity. It shouldn't be the council's. It should damn sure shouldn't be a multi-billionaires.
Intelligence. Interesting.
Now, I like the idea of AI, but whenever it comes to the increase of water, the complete zapping of water pressure, and the increase in electricity, which, by the way, most people can't even afford going up, it's time for you to go.
The question is whether you will help shape artificial intelligence. We do not know.
That's not going to blow over so well, guy. Do you realize that this dimwit is at a college where a bunch of people just graduated to get into the workforce, and you're trying to sit there and advocate for fucking AI, bro? They just want a job. You know why everyone wants a job? Big fucking surprise. It's not so they can sit there in a desk all fucking day. It's so they can support themselves. How are they going to do that if they're training AI to take their job, Nimwit? Like, dude, where do you get off?
We do not know the precise...
What did you think was going to happen?
contours of what this...
I haven't seen Eric Schmidt in a while, but it looks like he's fully transformed into Joe Biden.
What?
Like he's doing a cosplay. If all of this AI investment that he's done goes tits up and he loses all his money, he could have a side hustle being a Joe Biden impersonator for those YouTubers that invite them over for a private session. So at least he has a backup plan. So here's him delivering his motivational speech here at the graduation, but he's treating it like it's E3 for AI investing vultures.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. You can't convince me otherwise. There's going to be a lot of young men and women that are going to get out of that college. They're going to find a job where their boss is going to be like, hey, I'm hiring you, and you're going to be training in this new AI. All right? And I tell you what, if the college student has a problem with that, then they just won't get hired, and they'll hire somebody who will. That's the problem with it.
All he's doing is like pitching AI.
And it's going to happen. There's not going to be anything that can be done about it, sure. But to sit there and just like do that at their graduation ceremony, dude, like, come on, have some humility, man.
To them. Terribly, by the way. The messaging here is abysmal, and he just keeps being met with boos, but he keeps pressing forward. I think it is the perfect representation that sums up how all of this is going, especially with data centers. How data centers are being brute forced through in these small communities, even though the communities are doing everything they can, fighting back, very vocally opposing them. Booing, shouting, screaming, begging their representatives, their elected officials, to shut it down. Don't do it. But they plug their ears to it and they keep going anyway, even in light of all those boos. Like, again, I brought this up a lot, like in YouTube.
There is shit going on behind these scenes with these data centers and AI that we will never even understand. You know why? You know why that is? It's because it's not just a rich billionaire that's doing it. That rich billionaire hired at least 7 or 8 people that are all master's degrees in how to fuck you out of your money. I guarantee you that there are strings that are pulled right now in this game of chess that we're playing that will inevitably lead to our demise. 100%.
Utah. There's not a single soul in Utah that is pumping their fist enthusiastic for a 40,000 acre data center to come in there and butt fuck them.
Yep.
It is spearheaded by Canadian billionaire Kevin O'Leary, who just can't help but keep LARPing as an American. And nobody, no sentient person in Utah is happy about it. And they have been fighting the best they can to stop it. But Fox Elder County officials, they don't care. They're going to make a pretty penny, I imagine, from it. So they actually just berate the citizens and do it anyway. And the point I'm making is
I ain't advocating for violence, but it's all fun and games until people get tired of their high electric bills and burn that bitch to the ground. Which, let's be honest, guys, probably isn't going to happen. It would have to put them out so much so that they would end up not having electricity in their homes. There's already a place where one of these data centers popped up where the electric company themselves told 50,000 residents that they're going to have to come up with their own way to get power because they want to give the power to the data center.
this speech has that same DNA. The demons that stand to make millions and billions of dollars from AI are constantly singing its praises and trying to shit down your throat and call it a delicacy and piss on your head and call it rain. And no matter what you do, they just keep going forward. They hear your boos. They hear that you hate it. They just don't care. So they keep going, much like this speech. He goes on for so long, even though it's nothing but boos over and over and over again. I don't know why he didn't just pack it up and walk away. Just be like, hey guys, I see you're not fucking with me. I'll just go home, I guess.
If you'd let me make this point, please.
No. His net worth is $43.3 billion. You know, there's nothing like a hard-working individual that had to bust their ass to get through college. Now, it's not all pay to win. You have to do some work, right? To get out into the workforce, to get a good job, and hear from some dude that makes $43.3 billion on how you should just accept AI. Isn't that about right? Yo, if I didn't know as much as I know about AI, I might dislike AI. It's a shame that something so good could have just the scummiest rat fucks behind it. It really does suck, you know? But don't worry, he knows better than everybody else there, right?
The diversity of perspectives, including the perspective of the immigrant, who has so often been the person who came to this country and made it better.
What?
How?
Eric,
what?
Put down the crack pipe, snap back to reality. What? Pardon?
Bro, immigrants didn't make America good. That doesn't make any sense. They came here to get away from the third world shithole because they're well, in some instances, okay? Not all the time. It's not like that with every single immigrant. But for the most part, they didn't make America better. They came here because the systems here are just way more fair. I mean, they came here for the equality. The immigrants. We're not talking about the illegals, guys, okay? Let's make this very clear.
Comparing AI to immigrants, huh? An interesting tactic. I don't think I saw this play in John Madden's handbook. I don't even know where to begin, Eric. I'm going to be honest. You kind of took my breath away with this one. Like this, these can't...
I do feel like the government needs to step in. The United States federal government needs to step in on this. I'm kind of surprised that Trump hasn't put his foot down on this yet. Trump did set in legislation that not legislation, but he signed a bullshit thing, right? That made it to where big corporations can't use properties anymore to get like it was like a feeding system where they would buy properties and they would use the it's not the depreciation, it's the some kind of tax system that they had for the housing, it's like an asset system that they had for the houses that would get them more money. And then they would rent the house out, which would get them even more money. So, like, it prevents them from doing that now.
These can't even be real people. He has to be some kind of, like, cringe
Equity.
android.
Thank you, equity. Thank you.
Or something, right? Like, there's no way.
We thought that we were adding stones to a cathedral of knowledge that humanity.
The files, Simmons' name surfaced in the Department of Justice DOJ Epstein files. That doesn't mean anything, guys. Holy shit.
Had been constructing
if his name, like, do they...
for centuries. But the world we built, artificial intelligence that reflects those values.
Rudder alleged that Simmons stalked her, spied on her digital communications forcibly. The
world will be unimaginably better for it.
Now, in this video here that was covering the lowlights of his speech with all of the boos, they also started sharing the additional tiddlywinks of information there that
I think that if that's what really happened, that this motherfucker needs to be put in jail. He damn sure shouldn't be heading a university.
Didn't know about Eric Schmidt. I did know his name appeared in the Epstein files. It was a dinner invitation, if I remember correctly, or even a couple of dinner invitations. I don't know if he went or not. But I didn't know he was recently in a lawsuit with his ex-girlfriend where she's alleging heinous things like sexual assault, which, just in light of those things. And then he goes there and immediately starts yapping.
Nah, put this bitch in jail, man. We need a good old-fashioned... We need a good... Dude, get this fucking shit off my screen. Goddamn. Get the fuck off my screen. We need a good old-fashioned case of this going on right here, man. That's what we need right here. We need a little bit of this going.
Placed naked in the metal room with a rough grit sandpaper conveyor belt floor. The floor is moving very slowly and never stops. The victim would have to walk constantly to avoid being scraped. The victim will tire and pass out, and the conveyor would pin him against the wall and start scraping his flesh. This will wake the victim up and keep him in agony until he bleeds out days later.
What we need right there. We need a little bit of that. That's what the hell we need. We need some of that. We need some of that going on with them files, man. That's what the fuck we need right there, boys. That's what the fuck we need.
About AI, yeah, let's get it, that kind of stuff, and just met with a tremendous amount of booze.
Are they even still doing the World Cup? I heard they weren't doing it. I heard they're doing it. I don't even know anymore.
Agency. We have only seen maybe 1% of what is to come. I'm very proud of this. If you don't care about science, that's okay, because AI is going to touch everything else as well. Whatever path you choose, AI will become part of how work is done.
No, Goober, it'll become part of how work is not done by human beings. That is the big thing that we are seeing. Again,
I think that they should let AI do its thing because it's gonna happen. Instead of combating the AI situation, we need to be protesting our government to give us universal basic income. That's gonna be what's gonna have to happen here. It's gonna have to happen. Whether we like it or not, whether you like it or not, it's gonna have to happen. Oh, you just get a job, bitch. There ain't no jobs. AI took everything. You gotta, exactly. You need a form of money in order to make things move along. You're gonna need that. It's gonna have to happen. You're gonna need some kind of money in order to circulate through the system, otherwise it's just not going to be, that's going to be it, you know?
I don't want to just keep harping on the data centers, but I will. Data centers give temp jobs.
That, on the other hand, we should be combating these damn data centers. If they're moving into rural areas or cities where they're going to make the electricity skyrocket and take all the water and make the water go up, the price and whatnot. Now, we obviously something has to be done there.
construction. Once they are completed, even the biggest data center in this country only employs about 150 full-time employees. So they come into these communities, they raise the price of living in the area for the people there because the energy bills go up. Also, again, I don't want to just regurgitate everything, but the water, everyone already knows this. And then most data centers that aren't the biggest in the country only have like 20 to 25 employees. They're not giving jobs. They are not. They are making living more expensive being around them. And when it comes to AI...
And what really sucks is that living is already super fucking expensive everywhere. And you have to keep in mind, here's the double whammy to the entire situation. If you live in the heart of a city, right? You get this lovely thing thrown at you saying, well, if you can't afford to live there, then move. Okay. Well, now you're living an hour away from where you work. You have to make that hour drive every morning. And then a data center pops up around you and makes your cost of living go up even more. Where the hell are you going to move to now? Like, hello? Does nobody else understand the actual manipulation that's being put down when they say if you can't afford somewhere where you're living that you grew up in as a fucking child to just move? Like, hello?
In businesses outside of that, it is being used as a replacement tool for many jobs that humans have. So it's not giving any new jobs right now, Eric. And even Kevin O'Leary, the galaxy brain intellect that he is, when pressed on it, can't name a single
W6 Joules by Ryan. W6 Joules, sorry, I missed
job
that
it gives. He can only just vaguely talk about this nebulous concept of AI bringing imaginary jobs in wet dreams. Nobody in this industry can explain what jobs AI is going to bring to people, because right now all we are seeing is the jobs it is taking from them. So there, and even in his speech, it's not like he's giving any examples of how this is going to actually help people. He's just saying, yep, even if you don't care about science, it's touching everything. Everything is going to be contaminated with AI. So get ready and put a big old smile on that face, because you can rest assured that we're making a lot of money from it. Us, the billionaires, not you guys, don't get it misconstrued. Us, the club that you're not in, by the way. And I feel like I need to mention...
Well, the thing is that now with all... Because, like, you know, there's going to be new college students that have just graduated and whatnot. Well, they're going to hit the market, and a lot of their employers are going to tell them that they're going to be training AI to take their job. They're just going to be straightforward with it, and they're going to be told, hey, you know, we've got a certain amount of months that you're going to be working here. Then after that, you're kind of on your own. And the thing is they're going to sign the paperwork, and they're going to get their job. You know why? Because they got to start paying bills. They got to start paying back the $100,000 student loan. And the mentality that we've ingrained in everybody is, oh, well, at least it's something. Okay, having a job, the whole point of having a fucking job is to support yourself. If you are spending more money driving back and forth to work, or you cannot afford rent, what is the fucking point of having the job? The whole point of the job isn't just to have a fucking job. It's to be able to support yourself, Einstein. If you can't support yourself, then what's the fucking point? I don't get, like, what are you supposed to work for? Fucking stickers? Like, hello?
On the back of what...
Where does this mentality come from?
That there is a very real application for AI where it is beneficial to people. And this is one I've yapped about quite a bit. Specifically when it comes to the medical field. There is a lot of really good use cases of AI being integrated into medicine and science, where it's not replacing anyone. It is a really helpful tool to help when it comes to things like data collection and looking at all of these things quickly. And we even saw that recent story about a guy who made a personalized medicine, a personalized treatment for his dog. Like, there is a lot of really cool things that AI can be used for that are helpful to people, but what we're mainly seeing is the ham-fisting of AI into everything to justify the unfathomable amounts of money that have been poured into this industry so quickly. So you're seeing AI in things like fucking fast.
They're pouring money into it because it's working. Let me tell you something. Anybody that tells you that a multi-billionaire is a stupid ass is retarded. There's a reason why they have all that money and you don't. Whether you want to admit that or not, okay? It sucks. But there's a reason why they have all that money and you don't.
Food with Patty, the AI helper, trying to remind fast food employees to say thank you. And like monitoring employee behavior to ensure they're saying enough thank yous. Like,
Happy
this
Monday,
is fucking
Megabyte.
garbage. It is right now in this state where they're just trying to find any ways of squeezing
How's it going,
little bit of
Infidel?
clams out of this investment they've made into AI. So they're putting it into everything, and it is inshitifying all of it that it is touching. But that doesn't mean that it always has to be that way. Like I said, I do see a lot of positive things that can come from AI in medicine in particular, but that just...
The thing is that AI is going to take over the corporate world, and there's not really anything that anybody's going to do to stop it. If the United States government stepped in tomorrow and said, no more AI, these corporations would just go to a different country and do it until they got booted out of that country too. This is inevitable. This is going to happen. There is not going to be a stopping this. Hold on, my camera's dying. Piece of shit. Best investment I did right there was just buying more of those stupid those batteries. Boom. Okay, we back. Best investment I made right there.
This doesn't even really seem to be the focus of most of these AI corporations right now. It really does seem like it is being used to try and find ways to save money for these businesses at the expense of human workers, replacing them for cheaper AI alternatives. And that sucks. That's why so many people hate this and hate when people like Eric Schmidt start preaching about it and start publicly dick-sucking it. Like, he is actually on his hands and knees with AI, one cock in each hand and one in his mouth, going crazy, slurping on AI.
I don't really know nothing about no headphones. I'm not even gonna lie. I usually just get whatever whatever works. I kind of get that and just wear it into the ground. I didn't even buy these ones. A friend sent me these.
Wiener. And people are tired of it.
If you want to learn something entirely new and you want to have a personal tutor in any language for the cost of an internet connection, you can have it. You can now assemble a team of AI agents to help you with the parts that you could never accomplish on your own. When someone offers you a seat on the rocket ship, you do not ask which seat. You just get on. The rocket...
Oh, let's see about that. Let's see. Are they training AI to take carpenter positions? Okay, so carpenter is currently safe. Are they training AI to be plumbers? No. Okay, plumbing is still good. That's 2. I'm Googling this because somebody had said something about oil changes. They are already training AI to do oil changes on cars. So what was the other one? What was the last thing? Electrician. Are they training AI to do electrical and electrician work? Guys, I hate to say it, but they're already training electricians to use AI tools. And so it has begun. What do you think it goes from there?
Rocket ship is here. Let me give you some advice.
Just leave the stage! God, this went on for so long, I'm surprised they weren't throwing tomatoes and banana peels at this guy to get him the fuck out of there, man. Yep. No one wants to hear your advice when you're up here just pitching AI. He's not making any, like, good points. It's not a positive message to any of the graduates here at all. This shit just turbo sucks. Eric, leave.
First, find a way to say yes. Listen. You bring the judgment. You bring the conscience. You bring the perspective. Now,
this guy really thought that this was going to go over easily. There's a bunch of graduating students that have busted their ass for the past, like, 4 to 8 years, maybe even longer in some cases, trying to get their masters, their bachelors, shit like that. Just to hear some multi-billionaire sitting up on a podium saying that AI is, you gotta get ready because AI is gonna be your best friend. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Reflection. Happiness, I have come to believe,
yeah, it comes from the bottom of your pocket.
It's not the same.
Bro fucking wipes his ass in $100 bills, and you expect me to trust anything he says?
As joy. Happiness is derived from meaning. Meaning in your work, meaning in your relationships. Thank you very much and good night.
Holy Toledo, his side profile is indistinguishable from Joe Biden. Like, I really cannot believe how much he looks like him. This could be his fucking body double. But he finally gets some applause when he's leaving, which is what everyone wanted him to do many minutes ago, man. This was awful. Terrible speech. This might be the most amount of boos I've ever seen someone just sit there and face tank. Like, honestly, he would have had less boos if he had fucking ragdolled himself over the podium like that criminal did to the judge one time with, like, the cross body block, that kind of thing. I just don't know why he didn't just call it quits, just say, all right, thank you and good night, minutes ago. The boos were unrelenting, and he never once said anything inspirational. He tries to close it out with something about happiness versus joy, but this is coming
I remember whenever I graduated from high school, right? We're all on the bus, and we're going to get dropped off at a location, right? And the bus, because like everyone's celebrating, they're like, man, we fucking did it, we did it, hell yeah, we all did it. And then the bus driver immediately is like, y'all ain't done nothing yet. Y'all ain't done nothing yet. Y'all gotta go to college, y'all gotta do this, y'all gotta do that. And everyone just chewed her out, bro. It's like, it's a slap in the face, is what it is. You're just not expected to enjoy anything in life. You're just not. And it sucks, and that's not the way it should be.
A joyless cyborg. So it falls flat, especially when your whole speech was about the opposite of humans in general. About AI counterparts coming for everything and why they need to be positively receptive to it. And like,
you say that. Are there any fully automated retail stores in America? Are there any fully automated retail stores in America?
Yes, there are fully automated retail stores in America. Companies like VinHub operate robotic convenience stores in California, and Nourish Plus Bloom Market in Atlanta uses AI for autonomous grocery and convenience locations.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, man, but
thumbs way up about it. So that messaging doesn't work, Eric. Not from you. Not on the back of everything you were yapping about. Just actually a terrible speech. And good on the students for just making it known. I think these kind of vampires deserve to be publicly shamed, met with boos out the wazoo every time they open their fucking mouth about this garbage. Just the public shaming of it, I think, is actually a valuable service. So
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, just wanted to...
Yo, W. Charlie, here. Here we go. I don't think I want to do this one. There was another one that I had pulled up that I want to do. Where's it at? This one. Okay, we got another Nick Shirley video today, guys. Let's see. Here we go.
May 16th, 4 nations, 1 kingdom. We've got the world's attention. British revolution is coming.
If we're on the march, we're walking up towards Trafalgar Square. The crowd's gone.
Not enough.
This is the biggest event in British history. This is the moment, the turning point for Britain. A message to the leaders. Britain's ready for the fight. We want our country back.
And this time it was like Elon Musk picking up free speech and just saying, go, boys, go. Yeah? Go and have your...
I think that Elon Musk was the turning point for the world. Elon Musk buying X or Twitter and turning it into X was the moment that the legacy media and all of these social media platforms could no longer censor what people were saying.
Have your say. Save your country.
They could no longer control the narrative. And even whenever Elon Musk took X, they tried to threaten him by taking away his sponsors.
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
There you go. There you go.
This is the counter-revolution. There's been a globalist revolution for 20 years. We are the counter-revolution.
There you go.
They've took our sense of identity, they've took our pride, and they've took our community. When you now fly into a British airport, if they want to, they can detain you, and you have no right to remain silent, and you have to give them all your passwords and all your camera footage.
When you're just laying in bed at night, do you feel like you're at war?
Oh, we are at war. Oh, we're totally at war.
It's colonization. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely that's what's going on. I mean, they're trying to colonize you, and what do you think is going to happen if they manage to become the minority? You think they're just going to fucking allow you to continue to exist in their world? No. They're going to do the same thing they've done with every other country that they've been in, where they're going around killing and R-ing people, you know? They're going to do the same thing.
Thousands of people are descending on central London for, as you say, the Unite the Kingdom protest organised by the far-right activist Tommy Robinson.
That's how powerful political correctness is. People think about how powerful is it?
By the way, if you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. Check out them bits. Them bits help out with views that give us more people we can make fun of and pull up and ban up out of here. So check out them biddies, boys. You know what I'm saying? Not the bits. They're not called bits. They're called jewels. Check out them jewels. Them jewels help get the word out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube gets a little piece of that. I don't know how much I get from that, but it helps out with them views. So check out them jewels. W showing up and hitting like on the stream and subbing to the channel. Y'all are awesome. Keep doing it.
Stand and watch children be.
Yo, 10 jewels for the gold coin. Oh damn, what is that? I just saw that. What is that? Hold on. Let me pull that up. Hold on. Give me a second now. Yo, W sent a high five. Where's that at? Oh, W 100 joules for the high five. Hell yeah. From
Today I'm
Savage
here in the
Glizzy.
United Kingdom to interview Tommy
Also
Robinson.
check out that channel membership too. We got that channel membership. You guys
He
can
is currently
join.
leading the largest
Get those exclusive emotes.
revolution in the United Kingdom and faces potential imprisonment for and underneath the Terrorism Act as he did not give up his phone password to the government. Right now here in the United Kingdom you have major issues from freedom of speech laws to digital ID to the rise of Islam, mass immigration at levels that are unprecedented and that are not sustainable. And Tommy has been more attacked by any other person politically in the United Kingdom as he's faced imprisonment multiple times. You're leading the largest revolution in the United Kingdom right now. You've had, the news is saying 100,000 people. You had millions of people out in the streets of London just the other week. What revolution are you leading?
We're leading a cultural revolution. In fact, a cultural revolution in Great Britain, but a counter-revolution. It's a counter-revolution because there's been a globalist revolution for the last 2 decades across the West. They've taken power through censorship. They've attacked the family. They've attacked Christianity. They've attacked culture. They've broke us down.
It's going to be a rough world, that's
we're
for sure.
leading a counter-revolution to that. We want to get back to where we were. We want to get back to our British values, back to our family values. 20 years, the British public have been intimidated into silence. It's not just the British public. It's every European nation, every Western nation. People have been scared to speak. Scared because you lose your job, scared because of cancel culture, scared because...
And that's what I was talking about a while back. If you spoke out against this, you lost your job, you got blackmailed, not like you didn't get blackmailed, you got blacklisted, you got bullied off the internet. You like 2 years ago, somebody like me, or actually not even like 3 or 4 years ago, because I keep forgetting that Trump's already been in office for a year, man. What a year. Someone like me would have been completely banned off the platform. I would have been able to get another job. Like it would have been like the cancel culture would have been crazy for this. Like it's insane how much the atmosphere has completely 180'd from 4 years ago. It is. It's a complete blowout. They had their chance and they completely washed.
Like Antifa and groups like this violently attack you. So all of these things have played a part in managing to silence what I'd say is the most fiercest nation of men on the planet. I don't want individual, innocent, decent Muslims to be worried or feel fear. But they have to understand the fear that we feel. We feel a fear for our country. We feel a fear for the future. We feel a fear for our daughters. And we're sick to death of it, to be honest.
At what point does this break out from a revolution to civil war?
We're already in a civil war. Not civil war, we're at war. If our security services wouldn't have stopped the jihad attacks, then every month for the last 10 years, there'd have been football stadiums, aeroplanes, nightclubs. People would realise...
You hear that? You hear that? Every country in the world is having to deal with this proxy terrorism. Every fucking country in the world is having to spend millions of dollars on this bullshit. Oh shit, the key just popped off. Single year. And they still want you to believe that Trump started this war. No, Trump is the one that decided to make it a war. Because we weren't at war with them and now we are. Because we got tired of wasting money. Tired of watching soldiers and American citizens get killed for bullshit. We got tired of it.
Wouldn't have stopped the jihad attacks. Then every month for the last 10 years, there'd have been football stadiums, aeroplanes, nightclubs. People would realise we're in a war zone already. Yeah, but we have a great security services. We have 40,000 British.
And that's the reason why they're trying to defund the Department of Homeland Security. That's why. They're literally trying to infiltrate our government, if they haven't already infiltrated it, to defund the people that are protecting us every day from these attacks.
Muslims on the terror watch list. 40,000 of them.
So every single day people of Great Britain know that they have 40,000 people
among us.
among you guys
And out of that
labeled as terrorists.
Out of that 40,000.
But then you're also labeled a terrorist.
Well, no, I'm detained. Detained under terrorism legislation.
The terrorism act. There.
Yeah, these are 40,000 Muslims on a terror watch list to be watched. Now, out of that 40,000, 3,000 of them are monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, that costs £9 billion a year.
And are they just walking around?
Yeah, they're out. Yeah. So basically, our government know that they're a danger and they're a threat, and rather than do anything about it, which we should be interning them because we're in a war, they should be interned into prisoner of war camps because they should be, because they're the enemy of this country. Yeah. But they're just walking around waiting to commit attack.
I don't think it's population displacement. You want to know what I really think? I think that it's a population genocide. Let me tell you why I think that. If they're having kids because they're able to have, like, I don't know, like, this doesn't necessarily have to be Muslim specific, but if they're having kids, right? You take away people's right to abortion and now they're raping people, right? So now they're being forced to have more kids. And they're systematically killing people and getting let out back into the population. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like displacement to me. That sounds like a big fucking problem.
Half of those men are on dual nationality passports, so they shouldn't even be here. They shouldn't even be here. But if you look at 40,000, when we have a Muslim population, it's an army.
That's an army.
We've only got 70,000 armed forces. America really needs to wake the fuck up, yeah? Because we've been given warnings for 15 years of how quickly this can happen and how dominant Islam comes. And it's happening there. It's now happening in your cities. I see what they're doing in Texas. I see what they're doing in Dearborn. You see it all.
Well, the biggest city in America, New York City.
Muslim mayor.
They're about to elect a Muslim mayor.
Yeah, and not just a Muslim mayor, but a radical sympathizer to jihad Muslim mayor. It's insane. But America, Muslim mayor.
They're about to elect a Muslim.
Islam comes, and it's happening there. It's now happening in your cities. I see what they're doing in Texas. I see what they're doing in Dearborn. You see it all.
Well, the biggest city in America, New York City.
Muslim mayor.
They're about to elect a Muslim mayor.
Yeah, and not just a Muslim mayor, but a radical sympathizer to jihad Muslim mayor. It's insane. But America needs to wake up. But we've watched all this. So when you look in Manchester, it's doubling every 10 years. Now, what would happen if my hometown is called Luton Town. When I was born in 1982, we had one mosque. We now have 45. Yeah? I've watched it. We're a minority. English are a minority. Yeah? It's a Pakistani city. So,
well, think about it. Whenever, like, for example, you know how when we went to the moon, what flag is on the moon? Well, the American flag's on the moon. Well, what do you see in these protests? A lot of foreign country flags. It's a form of ownership. You know, we put the flag here first, it's ours. And you can validate this if you check. I think it's somewhere in the UK, or if not the UK itself, they were putting up foreign flags on their street posts, and any citizen that was going around and removing those flags were getting arrested. It's colonization, my guys. I mean, that's what it is.
What does that bring? And how does it change? Now,
they are weaponizing our own systems against us, and it's working. It's working tremendously.
In 2013, I looked at the figures.
There is a lot of pushback now. I think now everyone's eyes are opened, but...
For the community, I looked at a demographical change predicted by 2030, a 17-year period. The Pakistani and Bangladeshi community were going to increase by 70 to 77%. Yeah? Our community, white and black, by 1.3 to 1.4. So, this is why the government bend, which is why the Democrats, all of them will bend. Yeah? Because if you're the Labour Party, the Democrat Party equivalent in Luton, what's the future of Luton?
Yeah, but the thing is that here's the problem that I have with it. If you're in America and you're on city council, the only flags that should be waving in a city is the state flag and American flag. That's it. Those are the only two flags that should be put on any kind of city polls, any city, anything. Whenever I go to city hall or town hall, I want to see the American flag and the state flag up on those poles. I don't want to see anything else. Period. That's what it is. State flag, American flag. That's it. Country flag.
Well, it's Bangladeshi and Pakistani. It's Labour. It's Muslim. Which is why we just recognise the state of Palestine. Because Labour have to. Because their future and if they want power, it's coming from Muslims. It's not coming from us. So what I've seen...
I don't even know how the hell people still wave the Confederate flag. That is just crazy to me.
Is that we...
Yo, like, they got rid of the Dukes of Hazzard because of the Confederate flag on top of the fucking car. I don't know how they're getting away with waving the Confederate flag. I don't.
Why, working class English people, we're irrelevant now. We don't matter. Because the local council do a deal with the local council and mosques.
I don't even... You know what's funny? I don't even think I've seen any Confederate flags in any of the protests so far. Straight up, I've seen a lot of communist flags. Seen a lot of flags from other countries, but I didn't see any Confederate flags.
The local council mosques, 45 mosques, will guarantee them 50,000 votes. Done. That's it. We're done. Town's done.
Yeah, because at that point they had so many people.
That's it.
In the United States, they try to do that with open borders underneath the Biden-Harris administration.
That's why they let 8 million in. But they won't try to do it.
It's crazy that even a guy in England Britain is saying the exact same thing. He's saying the exact same thing that everybody knows is happening. They are mass importing their own voter base to secure votes, and the online ID would rapidly shift this into the negative for them. We need online ID, voter ID. We need voter ID. That's what we need. We need voter ID. We 100,000% need voter ID in America.
Demographic and the birth rate of the Muslim community will become so strong in towns and cities because they have five.
So our immigration is two different things from America to the United Kingdom.
Yeah, totally.
You guys have people coming from the Middle East.
Yeah, but so have you for the last 8 years. For the last four to 8 years, America, you've always had Hispanic immigration, Mexican immigration, which a lot of people moaned about. And I remember when they moaned about it, thinking, "Oh, you've got no idea." No, wait till you have Pakistani, Afghani, Somali, which is what you've now had. So for the last 4 years, it's not really been Hispanic, or it has been Hispanic, but they've brought them all in from Syria, from Afghanistan, all the Middle East, all the Islamic countries have been flooding through the United States borders. You're going to see now. You're going to see the problems. Really are.
We already did. When we attacked Iran, we had 3 terrorist attacks.
But then you have a government that's probably going to help deal with it and not hide from it. Unfortunately, our government appease it.
Yeah, in the United States, in big cities like Minneapolis, like where we let in so many Somalian refugees, at this point now they've
took over everything. Took over everything.
It's not that they want to assimilate; they literally displace you. Like, they pop up with these churches that blast this, like, siren into housing, like, areas that disrupt your ability to even get sleep, so that way you move away from the area. And then the city actually protects them if you try to, obviously if you try to dismantle them, then you're breaking the law, but if you try to fight them, if, like, the city people try to go and talk to, like, any of the council members or anything like that, to get the shit removed, they don't do it. But the minute that your grass grows a little too long, well, you got to cut that. It's fucking mind-blowing, dude.
Literally the same
it
thing.
is.
It's never going to be the same place. That's now an Islamic stronghold.
Like, will the United Kingdom ever become what it used to be? Like, will they ever be able to deport people that come over the English Channel illegally? Like,
well, they need to. You need remigration.
But, like, is it too far to the point where it's been going on for so many years now? Let's have babies that the shape of the UK is just cooked.
No. You know what you do? Is if you have an immigrant that came, like an illegal that came across the border, and they had a child, you send them back with their baby. Problem solved. Revoke their citizenship. I mean, like, it's not complicated. Don't complicate it. They need to get... I don't think Britain has anchor babies, but we need to get rid of our anchor babies, period. I'm sorry, dude. You got to go. Like, nuh-uh.
It doesn't look good, but if we have to accept there's always hope. If we look at the Islamic community, it still says 6 or 7%. I think it's more, but it's still only 6 or 7%. We are still the vast majority, but we need to start.
How's it going, Stewie girl?
The Keir Starmer, this government, was voted in on a 20% basis. 20%. They of the British public, 20% of them voted for his government. 80% didn't.
So
Now,
what happened? What were the other 80% doing?
Oh, 9 million. Keir Starmer was voted on 9 million votes. 20 million people didn't even vote. Now, from our point of view, which is what our plan was to captivate those 20 million, to galvanise them, to electrify them, to give them that 20 million.
I guarantee you that 20 million that didn't vote for Keir Starmer, that didn't vote for anybody, were just kind of stepping back and looking and kind of evaluating the situation. Now, I don't think you're going to get all 20 million of those people, but I'd imagine a lot of them are completely polarized to what's going on. They're obviously affected by it. And now people are going to be forced to go out and vote because it's affecting their everyday lives. That's the problem with it, is they're going to be forced to, because if they don't, they may not have a job. They may not be able to stay in their current residence. Like, and then, like, they have to be even more scared of going on to public areas, of being attacked, being violated. Like, they're going to have to do something.
It is us, as in British working class. We've been told our voice doesn't matter, and our opinion doesn't matter. And it does. And if what you saw on the 13th of September was the next step.
There were tens of thousands of people that showed up. The amount of people that showed up in that protest was insane. Like, Britain really pulled it together for this. They really did.
There's over millions in our capital city.
How's it going, Porter?
We have our next step, yeah? If we have a 3 years to election, if we can reach that 20 million, and we can give them a sense of identity and purpose and belonging and belief and hope and courage that they can change this country. You get that 20 million.
Yeah, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new here. We're live every day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Check out that channel membership. And if you want to bring in more like-minded people, make sure that you're hyping up the videos on the channel. Also, you can invest in some jewels for the stream and get some views up, guys. It really gets those views up, if you know what I'm saying. If you just get some jewels and put that in the stream. I don't know how much the jewels are. All I know is that whenever you buy jewels, it like drives up the views like crazy, gets more like-minded people. That's all I know about it. I don't even get told how much I get like the jewels are or anything. I just know that they help with the stream. So if you guys get those jewels up in here, man, it really helps. Just showing up and hitting like really helps too. And subbing to the channel and showing up every day. And if you miss a stream, don't worry about it. We're always here. Also, we got a Discord. We do have a Discord. A lot of chirpers in there. A lot of people love talking. I love to see it. I sure do.
You
haven't said that at all today, so.
We win.
Yo,
W 10 jewels from Infidel. W, another 10 jewels from Matthew Gardner.
I've known I'm right for 15 years. Everything I'm saying is right. And not just right. You see where our country is in 10 years if we don't save this. My children are. So if someone's going to fight, I want to fight, not my son. Yeah? I want to be the man that fights. And we need to fight right now. I'm not saying go out and physically fight and cause violence. I'm saying that we as a country need to fight against the tyranny we face, against the attack on free speech, against the invasion, against the attack on Christianity. All of these things, they all work together. It's like a jigsaw. But right now, again, I'll have to end this now, Nick. Yeah? But I'll end it on a happy note, because a lot of what I say is depressing.
Yeah.
This country's ready now. It's ready for massive change. And it wasn't ready. We're trying to talk about this 10 years ago.
All right.
No one wants to listen. People would shout at you. And I've gone from hated to embraced.
You know why? It's the same thing that Asman dealt with. It's the same thing that Rupert Lowe dealt with. You get on Reddit or you get on these fucking social media platforms that give you like no views. And then what happens is like you get one little pissant that gets real aggro at you. And then what they do is they clip stuff out of context from anything that you put online. And then they spread it around. And they are the ones that are getting all the views because the platforms are suppressing this stuff like crazy, right? And then once they get all those views and people start, going to your page and then they start browsing through your stuff, they realize, hey, wait a minute. Those fuckers lied. This guy is totally like, Restore Britain is like for British people. Or, for example, Asman. They clip a lot of what he says out of context to make him look sexist, racist, and everything else. but then you show up to one of his streams and you don't leave. Same concept. They try to alienate you, but in return, it backfires.
Realising and listening now to what I said 15 years ago, thinking, he was right. He was warning us. And it's not like I had a golden ball. I grew up in Luton. I know what it's like. I know what's coming to every town city. Yeah? But now, and again, British men, it's in our DNA to fight. It's who we are. Historically, throughout the whole of our country's history, throughout the whole of our bloodline, we fight. Yeah? But they had us feminised and weakened, where people forgot who they were. And British men now, and British women, we've got a women's army that's grown. They're remembering who they are.
Yep.
And who they are is a nation full of the most fearless men and women who fight tyranny. The tyranny's coming from our government, and the people are going to fight them.
Yeah, it's no
The issue is that they tried to isolate everybody. They tried to ban you off platforms, to try and bully you, to try and back you into a corner, and they didn't do that with just... They didn't do that to just you. That's what a lot of people are starting to understand, is that this is so widespread. Whenever you start saying something they don't like, they immediately try to bully you and back you into a corner. But then you've got one person that watches, and then 2 people that watch, and then 3 people that watch, and 4 people that watch, and now you've got a whole goddamn coliseum that are watching. You know why? Because they've all dealt with it themselves. And they thought they were in it alone because of how these systems are in place that push people like that to be alone. Well, guess what? It doesn't work anymore. You can't alienate somebody. You can't call them a racist and expect them to just stop thinking what they're thinking, because they know that there's a problem. Every fiber in their body is saying that there's obviously a problem, and you can't bully that out of them.
Joke. You say,
it's no joke.
It's no joke when we say a revolution has started in.
Oh, it's starting, man.
And you're leading.
Watch it. People will read about this in history. It's a British Revolution.
Today we're here in the streets of London. We have the Big Ben right behind us here today, and today's set to be one of the biggest.
You know what reparations are? Reparations are being able to stay in the country. They get, prior to DEI and woke systems that, were racist in themselves, everyone had an equal opportunity. You had an equal opportunity to get into a college based on if you were able to get a scholarship, regardless of your skin color or what was in between your legs, and based on your GPA, how hard you worked in school. That's how it's supposed to be. You want to fix this quote-unquote inequality? You know how you fix that? Don't look at their skin color. What's causing this systemic lack of money? Poverty, black people don't cause theft. Poverty causes theft. Why are they poor? Well, I don't know about you, but I'm a white dude and I grew up poor. I'm still fucking poor. So maybe instead of trying to address it via skin color, maybe you address the fucking problem via the fact that nobody has any fucking money. Look at that. You want to address a color? Why don't you address the color of the paper? The money. Because nobody's fucking got it. You could be white, black, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter. If you hurting on money, something's wrong in the population itself. It ain't got not a damn thing to do with your skin color. You want to fix it? Fix the fact that nobody's got money, and no matter how hard they work, they won't get any money. That's the problem. It's poverty, not their skin color.
Marches in the history of the United Kingdom. Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, has been outspoken against those that are attending this march, saying that this march is led by convicted thugs and people that are spreading division and hate here inside the United Kingdom. He called it racist, actually.
Tomorrow's march in London is a reminder of what we're up against in the battle of our values.
The only people that see a problem and then try to address a skin color to it are fucking racists. I'm sorry. That's how it is. Last time I checked, they're like, oh, well, black people are less likely to get a house. Bitch, I ain't got a fucking house. I can't afford a fucking house. I was a firefighter and I couldn't afford a fucking house. What you talking about? Yeah, it ain't because I'm black. It's cause I ain't getting no damn money for my time and effort. That's the problem.
The organisers, including convicted thugs and racists, are peddling hatred and division. Plain and simple.
So today we're going to be speaking with everyone here in the streets of London to see what's going on and what they have to say about what they are fighting for, as this is called the Unite the West March here in the streets of London.
I'm not far right. Don't have a criminal record. I'm a pensioner. I fear for my grandchildren.
Exactly. And that was the most refreshing thing when we saw this, whenever we saw this, not yesterday, but the day before. Well, actually, no, this was yesterday. When all these Britain people, all these people that rallied together, they all knew what the hell they were fighting for. It wasn't a bunch of astroturfed, bullshit fucking protests that led to riots. And you know what's even crazier? Throughout this entire thing, they had to do mass surveillance just so they can arrest people. Because nobody rioted, nobody looted, nobody burnt things to the fucking ground. It was peaceful. They marched and they sang, and they were packed wall to wall in that bitch. People who got arrested for warrants. It's fucking ridiculous.
And what do you fear for your grandchildren?
Because of all the illegal immigrants that's coming here and they're getting everything going.
And why do you think Keir Starmer would call people like you racist for attending this march?
Because he's frightened.
Your message to Keir Starmer?
Resign for the country's good, you tyrant.
Do you feel like this is the Great Britain you grew up in?
No. Do you think it's a Great Britain we grew up in? No. Not so great now. It's an embarrassment to the world what this government's doing.
What do you guys think about Keir Starmer blocking journalists from coming into the United Kingdom?
It's disgusting, isn't it? You see things Keir Starmer don't like, he likes to block you. I'm surprised you managed to sneak through, to be fair, mate.
I wonder how he managed to get in. That is true. How did he manage to get in?
I'm a bit surprised as well that they let me in.
It's tyranny in this country.
You can't keep pouring one country into this one and expect it's going to turn out. They've got different cultures, different ideologies and different ways of living. We want to keep our culture. I've got a granddaughter. When in 30 years' time, when she grows up, I want her to recognise the England I was born in.
Do you think you'll ever get to the point here where people have to actually defend the country and bear up arms?
Yeah, because nobody's listening to anybody. They're just doing what they want to do.
The march has officially begun. Tommy is right behind us now, leading the march. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people are out here in the streets of London. Here we go.
Oh my God, take your photo.
The people of London.
I was an NHS worker. I worked for the NHS. I was a medical emergency nursing assistant. I lost my job for showing a post from the government website how much asylum seekers get when they come to the UK. I was sacked for gross misconduct straight away. Never had a complaint about me ever in my life. So I'm here to support my nurses.
I feel like if you can do that to your own people, why can't you monitor more closely the people you're letting in who are abusing our women and children, who are taking taxpayers' money, who are living better lives than the people who are working really hard in this country, who live here, who are proud of where we are. We don't oppose immigration. We just don't want to have them prioritised above us. We're losing our culture and identity.
Right.
It's not fair.
That's right. Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm fucking talking about, boys.
You've done it again.
We've done it.
The march.
We're leading a revolution in Britain, right?
From here in the middle.
You had your revolution through the election ballot box with Donald Trump. We're having ours right now on the street.
Yo, W Britain, and he's absolutely right too. Donald Trump has done a lot for this country.
The whole entire streets
absolutely
of
right.
Trafalgar are full of people. And what does this say about the current state of the United Kingdom? What do the Britain people want?
It says that the public are ready. We're ready. Right? We've been asleep for too long.
Ready for what?
We're ready to fight for our country. Right? We're ready. And what you're witnessing now is a formation and an organisation. We're going to spread this through every town and city, and we're getting ready for the Battle of Britain in 2029. Our next election is the most important election in this country's history, because the enemy are no longer invading on the borders where they are, but the enemy's here. They're here. They're here. And they're betraying us.
Why has your government betrayed the people of Great Britain?
They've tried to replace us, just like they did in Minnesota. Why do you think Somalia is the hottest place in the world, yeah? They're living in Minnesota. They didn't choose there.
Oh, Porter Music. Yeah, we're here every day, by the way. We do this I do this with y'all. I do this with y'all. I always say we because I don't really see myself as an individual. We are a collective, you know what I'm saying? We all have the same mindset. I'm here every day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time, every single day. I'm live in the same spot, same time, same place. And if for whatever reason YouTube is suspended me again, I go live on Twitch, Kick, X, and Rumble also. So I'm live on everything. So please stick around, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream.
And think of what you
check out the videos. I do all the editing myself. I clip out all the videos myself to upload later throughout the day from the stream. So,
and think that they all knew it was happening, but they turned a blind eye. Well, they turned a blind eye to them raping their way through our country because they're importing voters. They're replacing us. They have 6, 7 kids. We don't. They're bringing people in to replace us that are loyal to them, that want to be dependent on the state. Well, we don't. The far left have had their revolution. Yeah, they've had it. Open borders, breakdown of the family, attacking nationalism, patriotism. They've had it. A successful revolution. You're witnessing today the counter-revolution.
The counter-revolution, civil war, come 2029 if nothing happens.
We need to win at the ballot box in 2029. Now, to do that, you have to get the 50% of non-voters. You need to captivate them, electrify them, and give them back that sense of identity and belief that they matter. Today, everyone here knows they matter.
And your message to the rest of the West, for those that aren't here, that don't see what's happening every day here in Britain, what would you say the reality of life is?
The reality of life is women are scared, they can't walk the streets, our daughters are being raped, they've took the safety of our nation. They've imported hostile, violent men into our communities, and then they've tried to smear us as racists or extremists.
Are you getting ads? I'm kind of surprised you getting ads, brother. You really getting ads? That's weird.
For wanting protection of our women. And to the rest of the West, unite the kingdom. Look at that. Read that on that side. It says unite the kingdom.
Forced ads. That's insane. I got my shit on auto, but I don't have it like cranked up at all. I've got it like, I haven't even looked at the ad settings, to be quite frank. So like whatever like the default shit is for the ads on YouTube is what I got it at. That's insane.
Unite the West.
Maybe they're going to start pushing more ads.
This is a Western civilizational problem. They're attacking us.
Stop saying everyone out here is racist today.
Yeah, no one cares what they say. Right? Look around you. Look at the diversity. This is a lovely crowd, man.
At this moment in time, the whole country's in dire straits. The government
Oh,
are
man,
not putting...
we got another person. Okay. What do we got? Oh! As long as they don't talk about... Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got one in chat. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. We got one in chat, boys. Look it up yourself. I don't feel like explaining, man. You're not going to believe it anyway. You're a sheep. Britain is for the British. America is for Americans. I'm a doctor. What's going on here? Who are you? Who are you? Are you aggro? Too many Somalias? No, you seem to be fine. Who you talking to? You talking to somebody. Who you talking to? And it's obviously not me. Is somebody in here? We got a nair? Jesus is for us all. Made it. Subway. How's it going, Dean? Oh. I guess not. I should be fine. I don't know. That was weird. I don't really think that we should care about what race or religion the illegals are in this country. Number one, the illegals need to go. And if they are immigrants that have been tied back to, fraud in this country or terrorism, they need to be denaturalized and sent back, period. Sorry, but, your days of using our systems to, take our money and send it to terrorist organizations to make bombs are over. Whether you like it or not, they're cool.
The British people first. There's no housing. There's no doctor's appointments. There's nothing like that. Yeah, Keir's up. I mean, if we were far right, how many people can you spot of all different nationalities?
Yeet and return to Sindar. Boot.
We've got Iranians. We've got black people, Asian people. Get to will you, Starmer? Just resign. Like, this is the revolt. This is the peasants revolting.
And we want to keep our next generation safe for our little girls
and our children. We want them to grow up in the country that we grew up in. This is British people coming together.
The fact that there are so many countries that don't have it to where you have to let the people vote on if they want this kind of immigration in their country is kind of bad management. I mean, let's be honest here. The fact that you can just, as a senator or as somebody in charge, allow a bunch of like illegals or immigrants flood the country to replace your voting base is kind of a scary thought. How do we not have laws against that? How did we miss that one?
To say we love our country and we want to keep it our country. We don't need all these open borders because it's not the best thing for us.
I'm sorry, but like, look, you can't convince somebody that allowing an immigrant to move in and take an American job is a good thing. It's not. Now, there are a lot of hardworking immigrants, I'm not talking about illegals, that are, very hardworking. They do everything they can. They fall on bad luck. They lose their job. Their visa runs out, and now they're on government financial aid. Look, I'm sorry, but you got fucked over by the corporation like everybody else. And it's time for you to go. You have to keep up with your visa. You have to maintain your legality in America. And that's all there is to it. I'm sorry. It sucks. It is what it is. But at the same time, there's a system and laws to follow. And it's time for you to go. That's just all there is to it. Okay?
The streets.
And if you're an immigrant here that is just taking from the government systems in place and not actually contributing as a taxpayer, you got to go too. You have to maintain a job and pay into the tax system if you're an immigrant here in America. Because if we just keep mass importing people that keep taking from our governmental systems, guess what's going to happen? Money's going to run out, and then nobody's going to get that shit. Okay? It's going to be gone.
Throughout the country, it's covered up by Sadiq Khan.
Enough's enough.
Through the government, complete cover-up.
Seeing how things went in a different country in the 30s, and it's happening here. My grandparents fought for this country. My cousins, my relatives, my uncles, my aunts, friends have died for this country. For what? For what? For these rich arseholes over there.
Over in Parliament. And you think those that are in Parliament, you think they represent
They
the
are
people?
the most hated Egypts this country's ever seen.
At the end of the day, do you think a civil war is inevitable here?
Yeah, it's been going on for years. I don't recognise my country no more.
So what will a civil war look like here?
Oh man, chat's hungry. Chat is hungry. I see food. I see food. Nom nom nom, motherfucker. Redistricting. That's funny that you bring up redistricting because they wanted to make a bunch of black districts that would have benefited the Democrats. You know what black districts? You know what the other definition of that is? Do you know what a black district means? Segregation. What is segregation? Segregation is illegal in our Constitution because it promotes racism. Sorry, you can't have your segregated districting. Maybe don't do something that goes against the Constitution. But I don't really expect someone like you to understand that because you think that black people just deserve their own districts. I'm sorry, but last time I checked, that seems to be a little racist, huh? What are we gonna do with this guy? Are you gonna ban this guy? B-A-N question mark. Boop. How's it going, Hillbilly? How you doing today, man? Where the hell did he even go? That's not it. Where's it at? That's not it. Is it this guy? Channel activity. Deserves got nothing to do with it. We already have it. Deserves got nothing to do with it. We already have it. We already have segregation in the country? Bro, segregation hasn't been around since like the 60s or 70s. Maybe even earlier than that. Like, well, later than that. I don't know what fucking country you're living in where there's segregation, but it damn sure ain't America. When was the last time you ever went to a Walmart and there was a white and black bathroom or a white and black water fountain? Like, hello? What planet are you on, guy? What are you living in, like the 1800s or some shit? Like, hello? Fear, bullshit, St. Louis. Oh, fuck? Bro, you're cooked. You're, like, actively cooked. This guy's a joke. Dude, chat's angry at you. 87%. That means you came up in his chat, in my chat. You were so stupid you couldn't even convince anybody that what you're saying is even remotely true. Congratulations, you yeeted and deleted. Get up out of here.
If you guys
By the way, if you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. I'm here every day, guys. Same time, same place. Let's go.
Like any war, death, destruction. No one wins. No one wins in war.
Said, oi, Trump, come and save f***ing England, son.
Now everyone is gathered here at the stage, and I've been invited to give a speech, so I'm gonna go on just a second. We have
y'all
hundreds
was
of thousands
hungry,
of people
huh?
right there. We got these lovely ladies right here, and then I'm gonna be going on stage right now. Here we go. All right, now it's time for me to go on stage. Here we go. We got 100,000 people out here, and here we go. London! USA! USA!
That's right.
USA! USA!
That's right. Every single one of them a Trump supporter, too. Well, not every single one of them. Someone probably don't know who Trump is, but... Oh, I see a MAGA hat. I see a MAGA hat, boys. Man, don't you just love to watch a bunch of people just get obliterated? Just obliterated.
Today I walked with some of you here, and as I was walking, one sign really crossed my mind. There was a sign today that said, "We did not vote for open borders, digital ID, two-tier policing, higher taxes, loss of free speech, in politics, higher cost of living." Now your media will call you far right, and your prime minister will call you guys dangerous. But the ideas of freedom of speech are not dangerous, or the idea that you want to know who your neighbor is does not make you dangerous. It means that you have common sense.
That's right. The only thing that's dangerous about you is that you're speaking up after everybody's been bullied and backed into a corner. Their days of being able to bully people into a corner, call them racist and Nazis, and they believe in the Gestapo, those days are over, guys. They're over. It's a blowout. You know why? That's what happens whenever you try to mass import and colonize another country instead of just trying to fix your own country. Or you have these politicians paying out to them what should be owed to the not just Americans, but the Britons and the people that have lived there for decades, generations. You know, like, but you want to bus in a bunch of people, give them free healthcare, free food, free transportation, free living. We got veterans that should be getting all that shit. What you talking about, man? And you thought that people around the world and in these Western cultured countries are just going to bend over and take that? No.
In a world where common sense is becoming somewhat abstract to have, a lot of people don't have it these days. In the United States, we let an entire state commit billions of dollars in fraud because we were afraid, our politicians were afraid of being called racist or Islamophobic for speaking out against the fraud. Here in the United Kingdom,
I agree. There shouldn't be any violence, period. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. If Britain can have a protest, not a riot, of 10,000 plus people that come out or go out and protest in the streets without any rioting, looting, burning shit, assaults, guess what? America can do it too. But that's what happens when you astroturf protests. Whenever Maduro gets captured at 3 in the morning on a Saturday, and then you've got fresh new signs at 7 a.m. that morning protesting the capture of Maduro, obviously something is fucking going on there.
You guys had young women be raped by gangs of men, and your politicians allowed it because they're afraid of being called a racist or Islamophobic.
Fuck that.
That does not make you a racist for speaking truth. No one should have to worry about where their tax dollars go. No one should have to worry
Did
to
you?
get...
We got a post in Discord of someone. Ooh, get him, girl. Where's it at? Oh, shit, the general. Inside the California retail store built... Oh, wait. Right there. In general, surrounded in Arizona, 1 Mexican senator. Surrounded in San Diego, 1 Mexican business surrendered. In Arizona, governor... I'm thinking someone is talking. Oh, so there are people that are now... they're surrendering. Oh, there are people surrendering now. So yeah, they must have figured out where all this fucking money was coming from.
Spent into fraud or not, because we should have the confidence in our politicians. We shouldn't have to worry that our daughters are having to be careful who they go around, or a young woman in Scotland who is 12 years old shouldn't have to walk with a hatchet at the playground. I've been coming here to the United Kingdom for some time now. And each and every single year, these marches get bigger and bigger.
I'm sorry, but if you're an immigrant here in America and you got here based on the advocation of, well, they're highly qualified for these jobs as they go into college to get qualified for those jobs, just so that way they can end up becoming homeless and jobless the second they find somebody that's willing to do it cheaper and faster. So that way they can sit here and pull like income from the government. They need to go back, man. Sorry, you got dealt a bad hand. The company's fucked you over, but that's not the American government's fault. It's the company's fault. And you know, just give them an apology and then send them on their way. I'm sorry, but
I think it is.
I also got a message from Shop today. The hoodie should hopefully be getting sent soon. Fuck if I know. I ordered a Nick Shirley Leering Center hoodie. I forever am waiting on it. I must have ordered it like 2 months ago, bro.
Time that your prime minister and that your government takes heed to your words and takes heed to the caution that you guys are giving them, because change is inevitable here inside of the United Kingdom, and it does need to be done because everyone should have the right to say what they want and have the freedom of speech. And may God bless you all, and thank you, Tommy Robinson.
God bless Nick Shirley, Nick Shirley, man. Go get him, beast. Go get him, bro. That's a true patriot right there. 100%.
So this is what happened in Sweden.
Last year in Sweden, a 16-year-old girl was on her way home from work when she was raped. However, the criminal, a recognized refugee, was not expelled because the crime was not considered serious enough to meet...
Really? That's crazy. How do you ladies feel about that? I feel like that's a pretty serious crime. I mean, let's be honest here. That seems pretty serious to me.
The high threshold set by
Let me guess, you just gave him a slap on the wrist and then you released him, didn't you?
Convention, her case has touched many deeply, and the fact that criminals are not deported is a betrayal of all victims of crime. As Sweden's Minister for Migration, as a father of 2 daughters...
That's right. It's a privilege to be here. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to be in these Western countries from your place that you fled from.
I cannot defend the systems that puts the rights of criminals...
There are too many immigrants that have completely busted their fucking ass to get across that border legally, that have busted their ass to keep their jobs, that have busted their ass every day they've been here, whether it be owning a business, whether it be working for a company, that have earned their keep in this country. Just for somebody like that to come in, do some nasty, icky shit like that, and not get tossed out flat on their fucking face is a disgrace to all those immigrants and Americans and wherever government you're at if they're not defending your rights as citizens.
The rights of victims and law-abiding migrants.
So they didn't deport a literal rape. And so this girl, oh no, not again.
The image people have of Sweden as a progressive country guided by solidarity and humanitarian values is long outdated.
Thank God.
And we urgently need to talk about some of the things happening here and put all the pressure we can. In Sweden, people who came here as children are now increasingly being deported without their families to countries they have no connection to and that are very much not safe for them to be in.
I think the solution is that we should deport them with the family. I think this...
Yep. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
This is a good point she brings up. I think logically the thing to do would be to send the family with them.
And these young people did not do anything wrong.
I wonder if the girls that got did anything wrong. That's the question.
Yeah, did they do anything wrong? I wonder what they did in order to deserve that happening to them. It's a fucking sick mindset. It really is, man.
And this is in
it's
light
such a
of
sick
becoming
mindset.
Increasingly hostile and racist, like so many other parts of the world. And the Swedish government is now even negotiating with the Taliban to facilitate deportations.
Great. So they'll take them? Awesome. Yeah. Okay.
And these inhumane teenage deportations have evoked lots of...
Inhumane? What about what's going on to the women? Hello? What's what like what?
Anger in Sweden and
as opposed to the humane rapes.
The right to seek asylum is a basic human right and cannot be compromised.
It's not a right. You're cooked if you think it's a right. Just because you spawn in a foreign shithole doesn't mean that you can just migrate to the nearest Western culture and change it. Sorry, that's not a right, that's a privilege. Let's take a step back here. That is not a right, that is a privilege that's earned.
Of course you can. You just get rid of it. What do you mean? You can easily just turn it off. Who decided that it can't be compromised?
This is a direct result of stricter migration policies and a hostile discourse, and migrants have long...
Oh, but you're not supposed to call them a shithole! You can't call them a shithole! Wait. Guess what? If it wasn't a shithole, they wouldn't be fleeing from it.
Against and warned about the development where we have normalized pure dehumanization. You cannot pick and choose which human rights to respect and follow.
Of course you can. What do you mean? Why? Like, this is the thing, is that these people have all these imaginary rules. There's no rules that say that you have to do anything. Why can't you just decide?
I love these people preach the rules as, like, for example, the Biden administrations now, like the people that are left-leaning, they want to sit there and be like, oh, but the humanity, the inhumane nature of it, you have to follow the law. Bitch, they didn't follow the law when they came in here. They were literally allowed to cross the border. They had bulldozers at the border lifting up the gates to flood these people into our country on purpose. They cheated the system. Big surprise, you might have to cheat the system to get them the fuck back out. If you're playing a game that is rigged for you to fail, why the fuck would you play that game? Why the hell would you play that game? Are you dumb?
Well, we're not going to do this
Don't answer that question.
We cannot stay silent in times
you can't
of
push
injustice.
The button. And by the way, I remember I got criticism for even watching this clip. Watch this.
The police leave, and as we prepare to go, young men masking their faces arrive. end a
So the police left, and this is a media outlet that's trying to make these guys look good, trying to promote the immigration, and they get attacked. They don't care if they look good. That's the thing. They never fucking cared. They don't care because they're not immigrating here. They don't give a fuck.
Go! Don't you touch me!
We're trying to help you. We want to make you guys look good.
You don't need to hurt us.
See, she straight up said it. She straight up said she wanted to make them look good.
Please.
We're trying to help you. We want to make you guys look good.
You don't need to hurt us. There's no need to be unkind.
You see that?
Hey.
There's no need to be unkind. These people are just, they're so
The gang's
naive.
attention turns when a local intervenes and drives his mobility scooter into the most...
Oh, yo, that guy was not fucking around. Bro plowed his ass over.
This is the thing. You literally have a disabled old man who's the only one who's willing to actually put these people in their place at all. Just some random old man in a mobility scooter pushes them back. That's so sad. Like, if they're not citizens, what the fuck are they doing there? Because human rights? Well, what about people's right to be able to go to their country and not get attacked? There you go. I mean, again, I wish that you could take these people and make them live with those migrants and then say you can't call the police. That's my perfect world. Okay.
Yep. Exactly. Like people that are like, we got to defund the police. Who's the first person you're going to call whenever your house is broken into at 3 a.m? The police. Okay. How many people's mind was changed from, well, we can't have guns in this country, to, well, yeah, I got a gun after my house was broken into. So yeah. Come on. He probably did. The guy in the scooter probably got arrested. You're probably right, actually.
Oh, systematic racism. Oh, is that it? The similar views to all clip channels? Oh, wow, an 8? Wow, that's a lot.
Also, I think he's trying to bait a ban out from Twitch before their viewership caps go into effect on botted channels. I don't even know how Twitch is going to implement that shit.
I know how. I'll tell you how. So Twitch has been capping channels for botted viewership. I want to inform you that Asmongold usually goes live to about 60K, 50K people prior to this capping. The issue with Asmongold is that he doesn't make any fucking money from it. He has ads completely disabled on his channel. He even calls out Twitch when they force the ads. He doesn't want to bot. He shows how much he makes on Twitch. He makes literally nothing. But guess whose channel they're capping? So instead of trying to actually address the botting problem, they're just capping channels they disagree with. Don't you just love it?
Yeah, if the numbers get low
W2
enough-
Jules, W2 Jules. Asmon doesn't want more money. He doesn't care. He has he's doing what I want to do. I want to set somebody up to invest money, and I don't want to know how much I have. As long as I can afford what I want to afford, I don't care. Straight up. I'm gonna tell him, look here, you take this money, you invest it. If you lose it, I'm gonna fucking find you. You understand me? I'm gonna rip your hair out, okay? He doesn't need the money from Twitch. He makes no money from Twitch whatsoever. He makes like, I think, $7. So whenever you implement this cap on a channel that obviously doesn't give a flying fuck if you cap him or not, it says everything you need to know about Twitch.
he'll just go back to ruining gaming communities like before. I think he still does a good deal about of that.
I ruin gaming communities already. I do that now anyway. Yeah, I never stop that.
Too. But yeah, he's done a lot of this stuff, right? Yeah, like this.
Dude, he makes a fuckload of money. He also streams to Rumble and Kick as well. And he made like, I think he made like $30,000 or $40,000 in a month on a Kick or something. It was something crazy.
It's true that
he makes so much money that he got a call during a stream that he had to pay like $400,000 because of an error that they had made in the filing of his taxes. He's got a fuckload of money. He doesn't need money. If I get to that point, guys, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be doing giveaways every day. I'm not even kidding. Like, I want to do that. I want to, like, I don't like these big corporations being like, well, I donate to charity. Fuck that. Charity's a scam. Take your ass to the streets and hand deliver rent. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I'm going to invest in a bunch of people that are going to walk around in neighborhoods and they're going to ask them how much their rent is. Do you need taxes paid for on your house this year? What do you need? And I'm going to be writing out motherfucking checks like that and cashing them bitches to make sure they get what they need. That's charity. Not this shit where you use a loophole to make sure you get a nice big fucking tax deduction or whatever the fuck at the end of the year. That's bullshit. I want to see direct help with these people. These people need direct help. You donating to cancer. I don't want to donate to cancer. What can we do to cure a person? What hospital do I have to go to pay for somebody's cancer treatments? That's what I want. Send me to a hospital so I can pay for their fucking cancer treatments. Don't send me no goddamn charity. Where do I gotta go? Who do I need to talk to? I ain't even got to talk to the kid that's got the cancer or the person that got the cancer. I need to talk to the professional that's caring for that patient and make sure their shit's taken care of. Buying people fucking houses. That's what it should be about. Oh, well, I donated $3.6 million to charity. Great, you could have bought a lot of homeless people or veterans houses that they could have used to get back on their feet. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you pay people's rents? Why didn't you go to an apartment complex and be like, you go into the front office and say, hey, tell you what, I'm a millionaire. I want to pay for everybody's apartment rent this month. Everybody. It's on me. You send me that check, I'll send you that plus a tip. But no, nobody wants to do that. Like, it pains me whenever I see these content creators that are like, yeah, if they give me a sponsor for fucking, what is it, like Starforge, I'll be handing out however many computers they give me. Nah, bitch, buy those motherfuckers and hand them out. You wouldn't have the money you got if it wasn't for your audience, retard. What are you talking about? Buy those computers and hand them out. You've got the fucking money for it. What you talking about?
Experience systematic racism. They benefit from it. Blacks and other other minority groups enjoy preference.
Let's take bets on whether there will be an argument.
Bro, sitting in his multi-million-dollar mansion with his fucking 5 Lamborghinis sitting outside. Well, if I get this sponsorship, I'll definitely hand it out. Bro, what? Bro, you can hand out cars like it's candy. What you talking about?
Presented.
Hello?
I'm going to bet that there won't be.
Treatment through DEI and affirmative action at the expense of white and Asian Americans.
I never understood it, dude. I just don't get it.
Yes. Correct.
I mean, this is the Elon Musk style. No, they are genetically inferior and socioeconomic conditions are a cope.
They are.
No, man, veterans are what built this fucking country. Veterans deserve more than any other citizen here or immigrant for that matter. I've said this so many times during the streams, it makes my blood boil when I hear a fucking senator say that immigrants built this. No, they fucking didn't, dumbass. Wouldn't be in New York, wouldn't be a Minneapolis, wouldn't be Washington, D.C. if you didn't have soldiers to enforce those borders. Idiot. What you talking about? Wouldn't be in New York. We'd all be speaking German. Like, what are you talking about, man?
It's a fact.
Of course, we're going to be watching this video
crazy.
as well from the Birdman.
The Birdman, right.
The last 3 days, he's been calling you a Muslim terrorist and nothing is happening.
How's it going, Artemis?
Well, it is weird, though, that you end up falling off on the side of supporting every Muslim terrorist. And also, by the way, I've never called Hassan a terrorist.
He does support terrorism. He does. He read a manifesto from a terrorist on stream with the chat and emote only, and they were giving hearts as the emotes.
Constant reframing that people like this do. I say that he is a terrorist supporter.
By the way, you can't read manifestos on Twitch. It violates their terms and service. By the way, he also got a suspension on his
supporter.
He got his suspension on the 1 day off that he had. So, go figure.
He says that he supports groups that are labeled as terrorist groups like the Houthis. It's not even a debatable fact. I don't even... Why are we even having this conversation? He says it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't know that he was doing that, but I'm not surprised. Because, like, I have the top channels up here, right? Every now and then, I'll glance over the top channels, and when Asmongold is live, his thumbnail is almost always my face.
That's
good. He's reacting to a video of me, right?
Yeah, you know why? It's because some of the dumb shit you say is completely dismantled.
All the fucking time. And his fan base will always say, oh, you talk about Asmongold nonstop, you're obsessed with him. Bitch. Is he baiting for it?
That's the argument? That's the argument. Wait, what?
Because he's reacting to a video of me, right? All the fucking time. And his fan base will always say, oh, you talk about Asmongold nonstop, you're obsessed with him.
Anything that I can do to shit on Hassan Piker, I'm gonna do it. If I gotta react times 5, I'm gonna do it. I'll have my camera dead square in the center. If you don't think I won't, shit.
I never thought about it that way. That's a great point. So true. Great.
For a Twitch ban to garner controversy? No, because I think the last time he got a Twitch ban, he didn't actually receive the support that he thought he would. Yeah, this is the first time.
Really? I thought a lot of people supported me. People were really positive about it. Honestly, like, I was upset that I got unbanned. I had like 3 more days of video games planned.
The first time I've brought this up, brought Asmongold up.
Yes.
Swastika blade? No way. No way. No way that's real. No way that's real. Did Hassan Piker buy a swastika blade? I don't even know if I could show that.
No, Hassan Piker, the streaming personality, did not intentionally buy or own a swastika blade.
The rumor stems from an online controversy where Piker was seen holding a replica of the Bankai sword. Oh, okay, I know exactly. I actually have that fucking sword. I know exactly what sword they're talking about. It's a Bankai sword from Bleach. It's Ichigo's, a sword whenever it's not leveled. Ichigo's sword. Well, not that new shit. Ichigo Zanpakuto.
Ichigo Kurosaki's sword.
Ichigo Zanpakuto. Ichigo Zanpakuto. It's the original little blade that he had. It has like a pattern on it that looks like a swastika. I know exactly what they're talking about. That's funny.
And these are the reasons why he's posting shit like this is because he's trying to desperately maintain relevance. He's trying to grab onto as much relevance as possible. And he's failing to do.
By the way, Hassan is flying all around the world to collab with any political person.
No. If you look on Amazon and you look up Ichigo Zanpakuto, his sword, you're gonna see the hilt of it. The hilt is shaped like a swastika. And that's what Hassan had on stream.
That will happen to allow him to infect their campaign. And
I think it was just supposed to look like a spinning blade, but, you know, oops.
What are you talking about? I'm desperately clawing on for relevance. Like, I'm streaming. Obviously, I'm looking for relevance. I do it for fun. I like streaming. What can I say?
Do so.
Is it backwards? Yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's weird. I have the sword, but I don't want to show it on stream because of YouTube's bullshit policies.
Surely he will talk to you and not just react to clips over you and over for the next week. No, he will do that. He'll make...
I actually don't know where the fuck that sword is. I know it's here somewhere. I just don't know where.
He'll make more videos, I assume. I don't know if he's still, making videos about me. I haven't really checked in. Again, like I said, lol, what isn't? He gets more views than you on every platform. I love the lone Asmongold warrior in the chat. I'm not entirely certain if that's the case. If we look at the overall YouTube views that I garner from the...
Great. I'm glad you're happy with how well you're doing on YouTube. Okay, what is it? Is it literally just coping and molding about popularity? Is this the entire thing?
Yeah, that's it. That's all he does. He never addresses any of the arguments that are handed to him. He always attacks the messenger, not the message. And you know why that is because he's got no defense for it. That's why. And that's the common theme even when you go down and ask the protesters in Minneapolis and LA and New York. It's the same theme. None of them have any defense because none of them know why the fuck they're there. Not a single one of them know what the hell they're doing. None of them know why the fuck they're there. All they know is they're probably getting paid. Even some of them have admitted they're getting paid. Like, it's obvious what's going on. They've sold themselves out so much that now whenever they do protests, they are telling anybody that comes up to them with microphones or like Legacy Media, for example, that they have to talk to the speaker that is, rallying everybody together. It's hilarious. And I don't get it.
Actually bombing fucking Moscow.
So, okay, here we go. So the Ukraine bombed the shit out of Moscow yesterday.
Like, I didn't expect to see this at all, but it looks like we're actually having like a legitimate fucking crash out. Look at this here. Ukraine, a massive Ukrainian drone attack reportedly targeting Moscow. Look at this. Oh my god.
Ukraine's doing a damn good job. And you know who should decide if the Ukraine loses land or gains land? The Ukraine. That's who. Russia is the aggressor, and Russia is finding out the hard way that maybe they shouldn't have fucked around with the Ukraine. They were already losing ground. They were at a 3-day ceasefire this past week, and I guess the ceasefire's over now. I get that there's a lot of tension between Russia and Ukraine. I get it, that it's been around for a long time. But at the end of the day, if the Ukraine doesn't want to give up their land, they damn sure shouldn't be forced to by any government.
To Iran on Truth Social, who cares? He's done that so many times, it's not really worth looking at or, like getting upset about. So the Ukraine has managed to hit a Moscow, so they said it's an oil refinery.
Вон.
Ага. One? Yeah, true.
Дымит, блядь. Въебался.
Classic.
Сбили, походу.
Damn.
There's something there?
Ебать! Охуеть!
Damn! What? Damn!
Oh!
Ебать, сейчас звук будет.
Oh, they got it!
Holy shit!
Это пиздец.
Wouldn't be surprised if Russia decides fuck it and what is this here?
Дымит, блядь.
And nukes Ukraine. Russia's not gonna nuke Ukraine.
They don't want it. The thing is with the difference between the Iran war and Iraq, the difference between Iran at war with America and Iran is that we don't want their land. Russia wants the Ukrainian land. That's why they're doing this. They want the land. They're not going to destroy it.
Not gonna happen.
Ебать!
I mean, again, I know people like, everybody has opinions like that. I find that to be like extremely unlikely.
Дымит, блядь.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of these explosions, apparently kilometers, and so you've got a whole. This is it. And Zelensky even responded. He says, our responses to Russia's prolongation of the war and its attacks on our cities and communities are entirely justified. This time,
if you're new here, please sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. I'm here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time, every single day. Check out those bits. If you throw some bits, not bits. I keep saying bits. If you throw jewels my way, it helps out with the viewership of the stream. You could also become a channel member. Check that out. Make sure if you're new here that you go and hype up the videos that come out throughout the week. You could hype up the 3 videos a week. So make sure y'all are hyping to get some more viewers. We also have the Discord. So, it'll hopefully all funnel into the Discord where y'all can all chit chat whenever I'm not live. But I'm here every single day. I'm here every day talking about current events, gaming news, politics, everything. Every day.
Ukrainian long-range sanctions reached the Moscow region, and we're clearly telling the Russians the state must end the war.
From Dark Side
and so distance from Ukraine's state borders over 500 kilometers.
Subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Every little bit helps. If you miss the streams, don't worry about it. The streams are always up. I don't take them down. They might go down for a little bit in case they get like a copyright thing on them, but usually they go right back up whenever YouTube's done editing them.
And so you've got a whole lot of that. The concentration of Russian air defense in the Moscow region is the highest, but we are overcoming it. Glory to Ukraine.
Let's go, Cody.
Wow.
Chat's hungry. Chat's hungry. Where'd it go? You see, that's the common misconception here. Make Britain great again. Make America great again. I'm sorry, but we live in the greatest countries in the world. Make Britain better. Or what was that? Make Britain, what was it? It was Make America, that's it. Make America even better. Make Britain even better. That's what it was. We can't make what's already the greatest countries in the world better. I'm sorry. We can't make them great again when they already are the greatest in the world. We got to make them better than the greatest in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's our goal. God damn it. Yeah, that works. What are we going to do with this anti-American? Anti-Western culture individual. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Where'd he go? I missed him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't know where he went, goddammit. He vanished. That's kind of clever. Make America Great Britain again. That's kind of funny. That's clever. No hostility if you're listening. Where the fuck did he go, bro? What was his name, bro? What the hell was his name? Spunky? Where the hell did he go? There he is. Jesus, that was... You talking about Trump? None of you idiots realized MAGA was saying America is shit. You're talking about Trump. Another American idiot. I mean, it looks like chat's already kind of decided what's going to happen to you, man. We really ain't got much to talk about, it seems like. Because you just a negative Nancy. So you don't want to make anything good. You just want to bring everything down and make it bad. We're going to keep working on the world, and you can go work on yourself. Go take your pills, man. Go take your meds.
Uh-oh, trying to shoot him down. Did you say Sunday's gonna be 1 day a week all gaming? I said I might do that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know yet. And
damn dude, like the Ukraine fucked up Moscow. So that's a gas refinement facility. That thing is in.
And it's fucking pieces, crazy. Bro. Yeah, it is. I think Russia might collapse this year. It's really hard to know what's real coming out of Russia because, like, obviously they have a propaganda state, etc. It's kind of like China, where it's like you can look at, for example, you know, like Russia or China. There's a lot of places where it's like it looks really nice there, but you don't really know if that's actually the way it is. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say. And I don't know what to...
I'm going to tell you right now, if they made this into something that you could do at your house, I would be on the wait list for that in a heartbeat. I would be on the wait list for this in a heartbeat. If you could be trained to like fly drones from your house into like terrorists and stuff, I would sign up for that at the drop of a fucking hat. I am not even kidding.
Ooh, they're killing the boats.
Like,
damn.
That is crazy, dude.
Bro, they really hate this boat, huh? God damn.
There it is!
4 years entangled and you... I mean, I think he regrets it. Yeah, I mean, like, how can you possibly not regret this? It's just been a huge fucking problem. And he can't back down anymore? No, I don't think he can either. I really don't. And so, yeah, there's another one. Moscow drone attack continues right now. Here's another one. Look at this. Bitch, another one is flying somewhere. Fuck.
Вот он, падла, блядь.
Is it gonna hit? Oh, that.
Oh, is that it?
Alarm.
Is that it?
False alarm.
Is that it? There it is.
There they are. There he is, the little bastard. Scum. Bitch.
There he goes.
Second one already, bitch. Probably flying to the component.
Oh, if you guys are wondering how they make drones, well, when a mommy drone and a mommy plane and a daddy plane really like each other, like what happened here in a test flight. That was part of like some kind of thing. This happened yesterday. This is the real mating ritual of how drones are made. Oh, you see how they're interlocking? They are now doing the mating process, and that's how the drones are made. From what I understand, a flock of F-16s can make probably about 2,000 drones. Depending on if they're, if they're compatible, No, this happened over a training facility, not a training facility, it was like a plane show, and I could only imagine the embarrassment these guys felt whenever they did that. I could only imagine the amount of shit these two pilots are going to get for crashing two of those airplanes. It was an air show, that's right, air show. All the pilots are fine. It wasn't DEI because there was one woman pilot, the rest were men. So it wasn't a DEI hire, so that's been ruled out already. But everybody's safe. They just decided to destroy like $500 million worth of planes. And, I'd rather the planes than the actual pilots. Yeah.
That we're seeing, and we ask that everyone remain where you are.
Damn. That really sucks, though. It really sucks that they crashed. I can't wait to see, like, the reports on this. Like, genuinely.
The second one's definitely didn't hit him. Man.
We're probably going to see more of that here in a little bit, but for right now, we're going to finish this up.
So they're just... Oh, wait a minute. I mean, is Ukraine really just flexing on them that hard that they're just flying these fucking things in the middle of the day? They're like, yeah, it's like 3 p.m. Yeah, send in another one of the Fuzzy Boys.
Another lawnmower ready for launching.
We're gonna flex on them. Let them know. Send them another lawnmower.
They just have like a bunch of tiny little elves making these things at a factory somewhere.
Waste ammo. Yeah, it's time. I know. Like, how do you do that? And so, comically slow drone. Yeah, no air. Yeah, they've got no air defense. I mean, it's embarrassing. It is. It's fucking embarrassing. So, regret in hindsight doesn't mean it was the correct choice overall. We don't know the other futures that we dodged. I mean, I think that it was. Oh, here's is this one too? Like, I think this is the same one we saw before. Oh man. Maybe here the road closed
Damn,
until
bro,
9
that
p.m.
is crazy.
I think Russia looks so weak.
Oh, it does. Not only are they getting pushed back, like Ukraine is taking land. It's been taking land for a couple months now, and now they just hit the capital of Russia. And it's kind of it looks bad for Russia. I'm not gonna lie. It makes Russia look incredibly weak.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but like after watching what happened with like Ukraine and that, like I feel like most people expected. I did too, honestly. I did. I
thought Moscow was part of was the capital of Russia. Is Moscow a capital in Russia?
Yes, Moscow is the capital and the biggest city in Russia.
Yeah, no. Moscow is the capital and the largest city in Russia. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was Russia, I'd not only be pissed off, but I would be very concerned if they're able to launch these drones into that city.
That Russia would roll over Ukraine in like 3 days. Like, it would be basically, like, it wouldn't be over in 3 days, but, like, it would be so definitive that, like, everybody knew that, like, you know, this is what was going to happen, right? And so, like, they didn't, right? They didn't. And that was 2022 propaganda. Putin said 4 days. Yeah, well, now it's been 4 years, so it's not...
The U.S. is the next third world country. Ha 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 ha. The world doesn't want to work with the U.S. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. That's really funny. You know what? You know what the best part about it is? Is that America doesn't need the help of any other country. We asked them if they wanted to get in with the Iran stuff. But whenever they didn't want to, we scoffed it off and continued to completely annihilate Iran. America doesn't need anybody. I don't think you're aware of that. Let me see. That's not him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is it this guy? Yeah. Put this guy in the middle of a war, and you'll see just how much of a keyboard warrior he is. This guy is a complete joke. I was a fireman. I was paid like $60K a year to fight fires, which is paramilitary. I went into burning buildings, I've put out car fires, saved people's lives. If I had to fight and die for my country, I would. But the best part of it is that since we've got the most advanced and the best military in the entire world, that allows someone like me to sit here on my ass and make fun of a bunch of terrorists that are getting blown up all over the Middle East. You know why? Because it's a fucking privilege. That's why. I can address it for what it is. Guy. I don't have to sit here and tiptoe around it and act like I'm scared to admit it. No. I'm just going to say it the way it is. And then I'm going to laugh at you and ban you because you're stupid. Bye-bye. Have a good time. Enjoy the Shadow Realm.
You know, again, the 3-day special operation enters its 4th year.
Let's go, Choke Norse.
Not a good time to be him, man. And it's struggling with land border country. The U.S. and air land assault would cripple them. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe. So this is Russia.
How America has fallen. This is not America. The standard of living in America is not the same. No shit. Why do you think there are people well, the idiots that are protesting it here in America are just astroturfed, but there are a lot of people that understand what's going on.
The mosque on here, holy shit. Oh my god.
Это Химки, ребята. Никитос сбивает член.
600 drones. Oh my god.
Oh, that's 9 times out of 10, that's what's happening. Like, 9 times out of 10, it's probably a bot somewhere that's propaganda pushing. They go in, leave a comment, and then they dip out, or they're being paid to sit there and do that. Like, I have yet to come across any one of the people that are spewing trash that have any idea what the fuck they're talking about whatsoever. And that's the funny part. Like, and that's like, I can pull somebody up if they actually sound like they're fucking coherent, but if they're just gonna sit here and call me names, so I'm just gonna let chat decide your fate. I mean, I'm not gonna waste my time with that. Why the hell would I waste my time?
3 people were killed, 586 drones were shot down.
If you have a counter argument, then by all means, you may or may not get banned depending on how stupid it is. But I'm gonna address it.
Ooh, bro, they deleted him.
Youthful
Get the fuck out of here.
My guy. You have no idea how American has fallen. I already read that one. Industrial productions of America is very weak. You think America doesn't need anybody. You are very sadly mistaken. America used to be independent. It is a very dependent nation now. If you notice, I'm talking about when it comes to wartime efforts. There's a reason why we were able to sink almost 200 Navy ships that were Iranian without taking a single bit of damage. But you do realize that if America depends on a different country, that country also depends on America, right? For example, China. If we buy goods from China, they're less likely to fuck with us, and we're less likely to fuck with them. Example, the Iran war with the Strait of Hormuz, because they rely on our money, and we rely on their goods. It's a form of peace. You know that thing that you do whenever you don't have proxy terrorist organizations all over the Middle East and all over the world trying to kill people? That thing, that thing there? Yeah, that's called peace. But let's see how you take the land now. America is China now, and China is America. America is China. China is America. You think you live in the land of the free. Get ready for the data center slaves. You know what really sucks is that I don't want to ban this guy. I mean, he's making good points. He is. I want America to be more independent and have our own factories and facilities so that way we can make our own products and shit. And I understand fully what's going on with the data centers. Is it sad that I agree with this guy, but the way he's putting it out, I want to ban him? Bro, you do realize we're on the same page, right? You do realize that? Like, I address a lot of this stuff almost every stream. You're just late in the stream, that's all. I address this stuff every stream, guy. I think the data centers are fucking terrible. It should be the city's decision if a data center should move in somewhere. It shouldn't be bought out politicians. You understand we're on the same page, right? Surely you know this.
Damn.
That's crazy. That is crazy, by the way. What is this?
Is a terror attack in Italy?
Yep, there was also a terror attack in Italy.
Off stream, dude rammed his car into a crowd. Wait, what? Italian authorities have announced that yesterday's car ramming attack in Modena by Salim Al-Khoury was not a case of terrorism, but due to mental health issues. So in the video, you'll see that there's a car. I'm not going to play it. You'll see that there's a car, and you can pretty much assume what happens at the end of the video.
And to breaking news out of Italy today, where a car plowed into a crowd in the northern city of Modena.
Oh
Dramatic video posted on X shows that very moment.
If he actually believes what he's saying and he's not trying to, like, be aggro, he's in the right damn channel. I'm going to be honest. He's in the right place. Like,
the car jumped the sidewalk before crashing.
I get the anger. I get it.
Into the shop.
Who does
the driver,
this?
A 31-year-old man, was stopped by people in the crowd after trying to run away. The town's mayor said 8 people were injured, 4 of them critically.
A terrorist attacked Italy today. The man who stopped him is Luca Signorelli. Absolute fucking Italian protagonist name. Please pray for Luca as he was stabbed stopping the terrorist.
Damn. There he goes. There he goes. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that.
Fucking champion. Luca Signorelli.
I don't want to show that either.
Lives of those.
Get off the damn screen. Thank you.
It's translated from Italian.
Do you understand the importance of your actions?
Importance of your actions.
Yes, I have shown that Italy is not dead.
Yes, I have shown that Italy is not dead.
So the guy was driving into people, and he was obviously doing it for terroristic reasons.
It's still here. Would you do it
And
again?
this guy stopped him. This guy stopped him.
Yes, I would most likely do it again. Italian patriot right there. I'd love to see it, man.
There's a lot of Americans that would do the exact same. You would be shocked how many Americans would be more than willing to do that. And a lot of countries that have high patriotism like that, even after they've been oppressed for so damn long, dude, like, they can't kill patriotism. I'm sorry.
I do. That's amazing. So it wasn't a terrorist attack. It was just a mental health episode. Oh, okay. It's an insult to the actual Italians. He now admitted he wanted to target because he felt marginalized. Wait, is that true? The Moroccan man who drove a car into Medina once stated, "I'm bullied. I live in a country of racists." Well, you just
Then go the fuck back home. Go back to where you came from. Nobody asked you to be here. Just go back.
Worse. You made it a little bit worse by trying to run over a lot of them in your car. Now, if they weren't racist, now they're going to be even more racist. Yeah, then leave. What are you doing in a country that you think that everybody hates you in? If you think the country's racist, then get the fuck out of the country. It's so obvious, but for some people, they don't
get the fuck out, man. And, like, what? That is just crazy. Like, honestly, it's just fucking brain dead. Yeah, I agree with that. If you're anti-American, anti-Western culture, and you don't like America and you're an American, we should talk to these other countries about, like, you know, exchange programs. Like, that's honestly what should be happening. They're on crush of the going on full throttle, cusp of going full throttle. What is this? What does this mean?
General Jack Keane is here on a Monday morning, and sir, good day to you. Important stuff on the line. You heard from that Iranian, and Trey's reporting there. Here is a 35-year-old mechanic in Iran as well.
You know, before we used to sell one item for 100,000. Now that same item has become 200,000 or 250,000 tomans. But salaries have not increased that much. With this dollar rate, people's pockets have become lighter than before the war. Before the war, people had fuller pockets. Now their pockets are emptier. Customers come, ask the price, and leave.
You wonder about the squeeze, and it is real. I would remind our viewers that Fidel Castro held out for 50 years on an island, so I don't know what comes of this. What I do understand from the president's perspective coming out of China is that he wants the strait reopened for all countries who do business there. But I'm reading this, General, 30 of the 33 missile sites in the strait still remain, and access has been restored to 30 of 33. Is the U.S. military operating from square one now after this quote-unquote ceasefire, General, starting now?
Yeah, probably. You know why? Because the president thought he was going to make a deal with the fucking terrorist organization. Stupid ass.
Well, let's just start with that interview you just had.
certainly our empathy goes out to the suffering of the Iranian people, but believe me, the regime doesn't care about that interview you just played. I mean, where they're coming from is they believe they can stick with this and run the clock out. And that's what they're trying to do right now, even with modifying their negotiating position. They want to run this clock out, increase the political economic pressure on the president. And they just don't care about the suffering of people. What do they care about? They care about, one, the survival of the regime and themselves. That's what this is all about. And if they get a negotiating...
The issue, and I've said this several times since we've been covering this, the whole reason why the IRGC doesn't want to surrender is because if they surrender, the citizens that live there are going to kill them. And if they don't, then there's a good chance that they can just wait out America at this point. I mean, at this point, they're just wasting everyone's fucking time and money because Trump doesn't have the balls to do what it takes to end this shit.
Deal, they think that they'll...
My view of this war is the only victory that I will accept out of this is the unconditional surrender of the IRGC. That is it. Anything less, we've wasted American taxpayer dollars, money, and Iranian lives that were caught up in the bombings that we had to do towards the terrorism. That's my view on
to
it.
help recover the regime.
Anything that isn't that is just a waste of time.
What their objective is here. Where are we? The president has exhibited a huge amount of patience here since the ceasefire on April the 8th. And we've tried to work a deal with these guys, and it just doesn't seem possible. And where we are, we're on the cusp of going back into military operations. When we stopped, Bill and Dana, we had 2 weeks to go, a little less than 30% of the targets.
And you know why it feels like a back and forth that never ends? Is because instead of pulling the trigger and not talking about the nuclear plants and the bridges that Trump wanted to blow up, he told everybody in the fucking world about it. And you know what those terrorists did? They marched a bunch of people down there to surround the bridges and surround the power plants, or like stand on the bridges and surround the power plants. They are actively using civilians. They're using like literal meat shields to make America look bad. And it's sick. Like they lowered the age in which you can consent to join their army to 12. Like, hello? Come on.
Remain, but we have better intelligence now after these 5-6 weeks. So that target list is expanded. It's considerably more comprehensive. It'll be a combined operation with the United States and Israel going full throttle, all out, no half measures here whatsoever. And when those target lists are complete, and they will consist of the rest of the weapons that are remaining, to indicate some of what you just mentioned, to include what remains of nuclear, and also all the organizations that sustain the regime. We have better intelligence on locations and other things associated with that, and certainly they're going to be a comprehensive target list in of itself, and then a grouping of targets.
Even the UAE is bombing the fuck out of them now. Like come on, like what are we doing? Like, why are we still dealing with this shit, man? Like, seriously, come on.
Deal with all of Iran's revenue sources to force an economic collapse of the regime. Obviously,
It's not gonna happen, man. You tried that and it failed.
Blockade is having significant impact, but this attack will even further aggravate their ability to gain revenue source. Without revenue, it's hard to see how this regime can survive. So we put it on a path, and I think at some point at the end of this thing, after we open the Straits of Hormuz and begin to get it secure, offer the IRGC leaders, a free trip out to a place of their choice, and see if we can work a deal, that kind of a deal with them, and make some positive changes in the regime. So
what you need to do, because it's obvious that the regime still wants to fight because they've redone all their missile sites, is you need to start thinking of way bigger bombs. That's how we made China submit. I'm not fucking China, Japan. That's how we made Japan submit. If Israel has nukes and America has nukes and the UAE starts getting involved, if America and Israel can come to terms with them being forced to drop a nuke on them, then I think they should do it. That's how we made Japan submit. It can be done, but do you have the brass balls to do it? That's the question.
Yes, we are on the cusp.
These guys are influencing terrorism all over the goddamn globe. All over the globe. There's not a single year in 50 fucking years that these guys, these terrorist organizations haven't been responsible for the death of American citizens or soldiers. Not a single year in 50 years. The Iranians are tired of it. They've given up so much for their country and they've been occupied. They know it. We know it. Everybody in the Middle East knows it. That's why they're sick and tired of it. China fucking knows it. That's why they're on our side. Everybody fucking knows it.
The full throttle.
Everyone's waiting for America to show its massive strength. Show it to them. We've given them so much time to make a peace deal. These guys don't want to make peace. They want to kill Americans and Western culture. That's what they want.
One of the things that happened over the weekend was an attack on a nuclear plant in UAE, in the Emirates, and this was posted saying that the terrorist targeting of the Barakah clean nuclear power plant.
America doesn't even have to be the one that launches the bitch. They're already sending in warheads into residential neighborhoods from Iran. Why are we sitting here continuing to act like these guys are playing wheel and deal at a table? They're not. They're biding their time, replenishing their missiles, which, by the way, 32 of 30 fucking 3. Congratulations, you just got bent. Come on.
By the principal perpetrator or through one of its agents represents a dangerous escalation and a dark scene that violates all international laws and norms in criminal disregard for the life.
Oh, we got a nayer in chat. When did Iran attack anyone? Ooh, I love that question. Y'all like that question? I love that question. I love that question. In the year 2025, was there any, give me an example in the year 2025 where Iran used proxy terrorism to kill Americans and American soldiers. Here we go. Let's go down the line.
In 2025, during a regional conflict, Iran used groups like Kataib Hezbollah and the Islamic resistance in Iraq to attack Americans and American soldiers.
Give me an example in the year 2024 where Iran used proxy terrorism in order to kill American citizens and soldiers.
In January 2024, an Iran-backed group, the Islamic Resistance in Iraq, launched a drone attack against a U.S. military outpost in Jordan. This demonstrates an example of Iran using proxy terrorism.
In the year 2024, can you give me an example of Iran using proxy terrorism to kill American soldiers and citizens?
In 2024, a key example of Iran using proxy terrorism was the Tower 22 drone attack in Jordan. This attack, carried out by groups like Kataib Hezbollah, killed 3 U.S. Army Reserve soldiers and injured many others. It was part of a larger campaign by Iranian proxies against U.S. forces in the Middle East.
In the year 2023, can you give me an example where Americans were killed or American soldiers were killed by proxy terrorism through Iran?
In March 2023, an Iranian-made drone attack in Syria killed an American contractor. The United States intelligence community determined that the drone was operated by an Iran-backed group, also wounding 5 U.S. troops and another contractor.
In the year 2022, can you give me an example of an Iran proxy regime killing American soldiers or citizens?
In 2022, there were several instances of Americans being killed by the Iranian regime or its proxies. For example, in September, An Iranian rocket attack in Iraqi Kurdistan killed an American citizen. Also in November, an IRGC captain orchestrated the killing of an American in Baghdad.
I can do this for all 50 fucking years. It's the same shit every year, and that's just one example. That's just one fucking example. Seems to me like they pulled the trigger a long fucking time ago, and they're getting their asses cleaned out for it, too. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds to me like a whole lot of fucking crybaby bitches on the internet that don't understand what the fuck they're talking about, trying to spread and bully fucking misinformation because they're getting their asses absolutely bent in this fucking war. That's what it sounds like to me. Cry about it harder. Maybe one day someone will give a shit. But you know, as long as there's a terroristic regime or a proxy terroristic regime hurting and killing Americans, you bet your fucking ass America's gonna show up. Losing the war. Oh, cry about it harder. Oh, yeah, we're losing the war, huh? We're the ones losing the war? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Man, don't you just love it? Don't you just love seeing a bunch of people that don't know what they're talking about, trying to advocate for something they know nothing about? Bro, you are brain dead. I literally just used Google to give you an example for the past, like, 4 or 5 years. I'm the brain dead one. It's not my fault you don't want to admit that you're wrong. Address the argument. What argument? Oh, yeah, no, like, exactly. You're absolutely right. They just want to attack you and bully you to make you not talk about it. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to be here. And if you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. I do this every day. Every single flippin' day, I'm out here doing this. And we all have a great freaking time. In fact, as soon as I'm done with this video, we're probably going to watch some cop slot body cam where a Karen gets owned. That's what we do here. We have a ton of fun, guys. Every day. Every day. I don't even know who the hell the guy was. It was Tess something. Tess something. Where's that at? It was like a T. It was a T. Where'd it go? There it is. If I had said that we were going to end up launching nukes on a man on a run 2 months ago, you would have laughed at me and called me a conspiracy theorist. I've been saying that for a while. Go to my channel. There is a playlist with over 2,000 videos in it. I have been covering this even since before Legacy Media's been covering it. I've watched statements from actual Iranians. I've been here since day fucking one, not since Legacy Media. I've been saying the same thing. You know how we made Japan submit to America? We cracked the fucking sun over their civilization. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna make a bunch of people that kamikaze pilot themselves into fucking ships that unhitch grenades and run at American soldiers. You're not gonna get somebody like that to submit. You know what you do? You decimate their civilization and help them rebuild it. And now Japan is one of our greatest allies. You can't tell me this can't be done. We've done it before. We'll do it again if need be. And that's what should be, what should have been thought of whenever this started. Are you willing to go the mile to make this war a victory? If not, then why the fuck did you pick up on it? And that's my message to Trump. If you weren't willing to crack the sun over a civilization, why the hell did you step up to the plate? Why? Another... I don't even know what the fuck this is. All of your shit's getting blocked. Man, chat's getting fed today, boys. Chat's getting fed. Chat's getting fed, man. Oh, boop, ba-doop, boo, boo-doo-doo-doo. Ban. Boop. Start poll. Chat getting fed today, boys. Man, chat is... No, I don't do that. I had to set aside my dictatorship ways and let chat decide because it gives chat something to do. You know what I'm saying? If it'd be up to me, I would just ban you, but I like letting chat decide. You know, I like doing a true democracy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got another one. Woo, man, they coming out of Woolworth today. You guys must have gotten paid or something, huh? Y'all coming out to Woolworth. We got another one. 156 bodies up in your weight. 156 bodies. Really? That's impressive, actually. That's pretty good. If y'all new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. I do this every day. Every day. Every single fucking day I'm in here doing this. Every single time. Same time every day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Every single day. No, I'm not the one that wants a war with Iran. Well, maybe they should have thought about that when they were killing our American soldiers and our citizens. If they didn't want to get bombed, and they didn't want to get their shit yeeted and deleted off their fucking plot of land, maybe they shouldn't have been using proxy terrorism all over the Middle East, and actually in America too, to kill Americans and American soldiers. Big surprise after 50 years of killing soldiers and Americans and, genociding their own people. It's about time they started answering for it, huh? Bad day, huh? Sucks to suck, huh? Sucks to suck. Bad day. Jews doing this to America. Oi! We got one! We got one! We got the J word in chat! Whoop whoop! J word in chat! Where's it at? Where's the big daddy at? Where's he at? Where'd he go? I lost him! Oh no! There he is.
Jew.
A
We got
mother
one!
forced her son.
Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Whenever you just try to blame a specific race of people or like a religion? Does that make you feel better? I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't help your cause. It doesn't help your cause, brother. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not gonna call you a brother. It doesn't help you. I'll just say that. It looks like, based on popular opinion, Irish shrimp is shrimp is cooked. Where'd he go? I don't even know where the fuck he went, dude. He vanished. He's gone. Gone forever. I actually lost him. I don't know where he went, bro. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, I already did. Bye-bye! Nothing to say when you bring up facts. Oh, that's the common theme. They don't ever have anything to say. You really want to be Alex Jones, don't you, loser? I don't give a fuck about anybody. I'm just having fun, man. Every day that I go live, dude, I'm just here to have fun. This shit's fun to me. I love holy shit. Well, you're getting banned because all you're doing is spamming. Bro, reminds me of a Karen getting put in the back of a car. Times you gonna type? Yeah, seriously, like how many times you gonna type that, man? Ah, damn. Chernobyl on demand. Okay, let's Well, fuck it. We'll go a little bit later today.
Lives of civilians.
I'm having
in the
too much
UAE
fun now.
And its surroundings. Sir, if the Situation Room, where the National Security Council will meet tomorrow, was
It's
an
just a meme, guys. Don't. It's okay.
emergency room, how would you triage this? What is the biggest problem that the United States needs to try to solve, and will they work through tomorrow?
There is a time in our history where we were able to make a force submit to us that was based on what effectively is godship, where you have a dictator like North Korea that is claiming himself to be a god. And you know how you do that? You show them what God looks like by cracking molecules over their fucking civilization. It's kind of hard to sit there and advocate for the death of a civilization whenever you see your family members' shadows and skin left over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you've got a religion where they're constantly saying, I'm willing to die for the religion, and then people start dying, well, you're going to see real quick how many of them are actually willing to die.
Well, I think
you know what I'm saying.
We've had a very good plan from
let's
the
be
outset,
honest here.
And we decided to go to a ceasefire because the Iranians were making some noises about willing to negotiate. That plan,
make Kamala
if
sober
anything,
again,
has improved
right?
considerably over the last 5 or 6 weeks, as I've stated. So our people know what to do, and they certainly know how to do it. And there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to be able to accomplish the original objectives we set for ourselves here.
That's right.
And that's make sure they don't have a nuclear capability, dismantle their ballistic missile and drone program, rather.
And then not sit for 2 fucking months and act like they're coming to the table in good faith. What? You mean to tell me that even after 50 years of them coming to the table and violating treaties, you think right now they're going to do it? They're going to keep their treaty this time? No, dumbass.
Offensively, and have them not be in a position to continue to be predators in the region and support for proxies. And I think, while we're not going to put ground troops in to force a regime change, I think we can do just about everything that's possible to put them on a path for that regime change. And I would hope that the CIA and the Mossad are working very hard here to undermine the regime and also to provide any assistance we can to the Iranian people. I'm just making the assumption that that is a corollary program that's paralleling what we're about to do with military operations.
You loser.
So it is a critical week, and we await the next step. General, it's good to start the week with you. Thank you, Jackie, for coming back today.
No, that's the truth. And you're right. I never said anything about the Iranians being bad. The IRGC has to go. Has to go. No exception. Has to go. Absolutely has to fucking go. And the Iranians want it. The Americans want it. The UAE wants it. Israel wants it. Every fucking country around Iran wants it. Like, they're cooked, man. It's like they're done, bro. Like, I'm sorry, dude. You're not just gonna come back from that, man. Oh, we got a police chase. Oh, do we want to do a police chase? Or do we want to do a Karen? That's the real question. Do we want to do... Oh, by the way, if you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. I'm here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I do politics as kind of like the main like backdrop for the thing. I do gaming in the morning whenever I get on at 8. Then I kind of work my way into politics, and then I end it usually with like a body cam. So yeah, if you're new here, please sub to the channel. Go hype up the videos. You can hype videos up 3 times a week. We're here every day. I don't take days off. I'm here every day. So yeah, so please join the Discord as well. We got a Discord. Hit like on the stream. Check out those jewels. If you donate jewels, it helps with the views. Gets more like-minded people up in here. W Jewel donators. I don't know what the jewels. I don't know how much they are. All I know is that ever since people have been donating to jewels, man, my viewership is skyrocketing, boys. So W Jewels, W people that just drop in and leave likes and comments and subs to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are awesome. Okay. Okay, let me so I'm gonna put it up to a vote. Do we want to do a Karen or a car chase? How do I want to word this? Eh. No, I don't like that either. Why you know what? I just cooked. Yeah, there we go. I like that. So we got the police or the Karen. Why isn't it typing? Karen. There we go. It'll be between this or me looking up a Karen video. This looks crazy. Damn, y'all really liking that police chase. We did cover Karens yesterday. I was on late yesterday. I think I'm gonna start going a little later on some of the weekend days, so that way, you know, I can get a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more out of it. Oh yeah, please sub to the channel. Stick around. I gotta do a whole lot of fun shit. We do a lot of fun stuff around here, guys. Telling you, man. Don't worry, if you miss out on any of the Karen stuff that we did yesterday, I always try to do new fresh Karen videos, so there'll be more. Don't worry about it. Just stick around. I'm gonna start going back to doing body cams every day. I haven't done it for a while. It looks like it's a police chase. Looks like it's gonna be the police chase. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it.
7th, 2025. In a rare video.
W Midwest Safety. Hell yeah, Midwest Safety. Go check out Midwest Safety. Share, copy. Boop. See? Boom.
Out of Grand Forks, North Dakota, officers spotted a Chevy Silverado speeding through town.
What you know they did something wrong.
Followed was a wild pursuit through a crowded public
what
park in neighborhoods
the hell?
in the middle of broad daylight. One of the most chaotic chases
Grand
Forks officers have ever been in.
Oh, this is gonna be a good police chase.
Approaching Washington.
Woo! This is gonna be a good police chase, man.
Stand by.
Oh, there he goes.
Central 642. I think I have a pursuit. We're eastbound 7th Avenue South, passing 12th Avenue South. This is an active pursuit.
Yep, there he goes.
Pickup truck. Reason for stop, reckless driving. Traffic, moderate. We're approaching Cherry Street.
Oh, look, there's another cop.
Southbound on Cherry. Southbound on Cherry. I got an SO unit behind me. Current speeds 45.
Damn, he's really trying in that Silverado, though. Hey, man, that thing's not built for speed. It's built for towing.
South. Looked like it had a Washington plate.
Oh, of course it fucking did. Of course it did. Where else would they be coming from? Ooh, man is threading the needle.
Approaching the stop sign for 13th Avenue. We're going east on 13th Avenue. It's an older block Chevy pickup truck Silverado. It's got damage.
Oh, there's another one.
Quarter panel. Southbound Cottonwood.
Oh
Street.
shit! W20, $20, W20, $20, 20 big American boffos. Sorry, I tried to send a message supporting your argument, but it wouldn't go through. Maybe because it had religion in it. I think it's got, if you got like certain terms in there, I don't know. Jesus blesses to you and your listeners. Yo, W Vince. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. Last week, I think it was last week, a lot of my chatters were saying that something was broken with the YouTube chat. I know that for a fact YouTube has changed its algorithm here recently, and it's fucked over a lot of people. So, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But I found a workaround with them jewels, man. When y'all donate them jewels on stream, that shit helps get views. So as long as y'all donating to jewels, and yo, but by the way, $20, you're fucking badass. What a beast. And anyone that does the jewels or just shows up and hits like, y'all are all fucking awesome. Like, y'all are fucking beast mode. Like, let me tell you what. The way around it I found was with the jewel system, because it helps get more people up in here. Cause like before, dude, my shit was, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, W jewels, W2 more jewels, W2 more jewels. Hell yeah, Aspen, Darkside, and Geometry. 2 more jewels for the sparklies. That shit helps out with that viewership, man. I don't know what it is, but it helps. I know that there's supposed to be a dollar value behind it, but I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. It doesn't tell me when I end stream. Like, whenever I end stream today, I'll be able to see that I made $20 off of this, right? But I don't figure out how much I get paid for the ads or any of the jewel stuff until after. And even then, I don't even know where to find that at. It doesn't tell me shit. It tells me nothing, bro. It's confusing. But, W support, man. Y'all are awesome. And hyping the videos. Make sure y'all are hyping the videos, please. Let's watch this idiot get ran off the road by the police. I hope that nobody gets harmed in this police chase other than the guy in the Silverado. I don't wish anything to happen to him, but if something were to happen to him, well, rest in piss, you won't be missed. Enjoy jumping over hot coals in hell. Maybe you should have done it. He's trying, though. He's really trying to get away. Oh, W2 more jewels from Frank. W. Frank. Video of the girl that got arrested for shoplifting, and when they got to the station, I saw that one. That one was crazy. I don't remember what happened, but I do think I watched that one. That one was crazy. I don't know. They probably on a job or something. I mean, it happens. Some people tune in and then they don't tune back in and then they don't show up again. It happens all the time. It sucks when it happens, but it happens. Maybe they just get bored, you know, they don't really see any reason to keep watching, and then they'll probably pop back in. Just give them time.
56, coming up on Belmont. And we're coming up on Belmont 13th, going east on 13th Avenue towards Lincoln Park. Speed 35.
ERR. 28 is Michigan. Edward
W. Dean. Yeah, it only takes one time for you to click on and then you're hooked, man. You're not going anywhere. I got you. Got you, bitch.
5.
Bro, like this, is he in a fucking school?
3, 5, 6, I believe.
What is this, a park? It's a park. It's a park. It's a park.
We're in Lincoln Park, going towards the park, took the first left here.
Get him. Come on. Ah! Come on, get this dude, man. Come on.
Hitting the outer loop at Lincoln Park. Speed.
Ooh, that was close.
30.
Oh my god, dude. I can't tell you how many times I've showed up to accidents where I'm holding people's fucking heads together on the fucking pavement because of this shit. Oh my god, it infuriates me, dude. It pisses me off. Ugh!
Here, a couple of people playing golf. Not what people here right now. Speed getting up to 50 on the outer loop.
God. See, like right here, you know what I'm saying? Like right here, if you could just press a button and call in like a military airstrike and just blow his shit up, problem solved. You know what I'm saying? Like problem solved. Just done. Just done with it. There's nobody on either side. You know, like the trees might get in the way, wait for an opening, and then just be done with it. Just be done with it. Straight up. Yo, W high fives for 100 joules. W high five. Oh my God, he's off-roading in the park. Oh shit, we've got a problem now, boys.
Driving out through the field right now. He's gonna continue on that.
Bro, there could be kids up in that bitch. There could be fucking people up in there. Granny going on her afternoon walk and gets mowed over by some jackass in a Silverado.
And get back out on to...
Couldn't even have like a manly car like the Taliban use. You gotta use a Silverado, huh? Man, you gotta get that Toyota Tacoma, man. That's where it's at. Gonna be doing that off-roading.
Miss Spikes.
Yo, WT Shipley say he stopped by even if he can't stay long. WT Shipley. Seriously. Oh damn, they even got like other people recording it now. Woo! Look at that. Dude, is that a person on the grass? What is that right there? That's a person. The truck passed right by them, dude. Just imagine if that person was laying on the ground and they were wearing something green and they never saw that person. Holy shit. Can't even go to the park without these ingrates doing this shit, man. This is crazy. Can't even go and enjoy the park anymore. Oh, get him! Yeah! Woo! Oh, dude, that was clean. That was actually kind of clean. Hold on, that was a little clean. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't even take out the sign. He managed to dodge. I think that's spikes, right? That was.
Pit, right at the entrance,
Yeah, he dodged the spikes too. Oh, what was that? The tire. God damn, bro. This is an insane police chase. This is insane. This got to be the best one we've seen so far. Damn. This guy on the run, maybe he got like 7 warrants or something. Jeez, man, this guy is booking it. Oh, right there, oh!
Continuing north to 8th Avenue, west on 8th Avenue.
Oh, come on, get him. Oh, W100 more joules, W100 joules. Oh, shit. W100 joules. The high five.
Continuing west through Belmont.
From 6C WL9.
To about 40. Continuing west on
I think maybe warrants, maybe he's got some drugs on him. With how he's driving, I wouldn't doubt he's got some illegal firearms on him. Honestly. This dude is going crazy trying to get away from these cops. And the truck just ain't got it in it. I think this dude, maybe a murder suspect. Like, I think it's up there. I think that, like, warrants, I don't think that's enough to do all this. I don't. He's got a nice truck, too. I don't think it's just warrants. I think this guy's running from something big. I think. I genuinely think. He's using his turn signal. Another person recording. There goes. They going fast, boy. Damn, they going fast. Yo, this is a damn good video. W Midwest Safety. Oh, come on. Bro, who is trying, man, they need to pull his ass back and let somebody know what the hell they doing up there. You ain't going fast enough, man.
55 coming up to 4th Avenue, continuing north towards the PD.
I'm gonna try and get up as soon as we get an opportunity.
Woo, that was a good one. That was a good one. A little too high, but that was a good one. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh. Oh, come on, man.
Getting up on the sidewalk.
Damn, bro. Oh, is that it? Is that it? They get him? Did they get him? Nope. Stuck closed.
See your hands! Do not move, you understand? Yes, I got you. Okay, get out of the car! Get out of the car! Come to me, okay?
Oh, that's what... Dude, talk about trailer trash. God damn. Bro stepped out of the car, out of the truck, and there's just shit everywhere now. God damn it.
Come to me, okay?
Bro.
Hands up.
Maybe just throw a littering charge on that ass, too, while you're at it.
Come back here.
I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful.
Do not move or you will be shot. Passenger.
Oh, there's a passenger.
I can't open mine. Do you know how many dogs you put in danger in?
Yeah, I know.
No excuse for that. Absolutely no excuse.
Is this in America or is this Australia?
Okay, I got commands. I got commands. Passenger. Passenger. You crawl out over the door. Get over here.
It's just...
Get your seatbelt off and crawl out this way. You do not move. Are you hurt at all? Are you hurt? You okay? Wear your seatbelt? Okay. I got one coming out, Hunter.
Ah!
For anything else?
How many people are in that truck?
We can call him. Keep your hands up.
There's 3 people in that truck, man. One of them was a minor because they blanked his face. I gotta be careful what we're seeing here. Okay.
Kaiser, your car is not banged up, right?
My car is back there.
Okay, can you bring it over here and just walk off this side?
Mine.
Yep.
He ran to me.
Yeah. All right. Where's the driver? Driver is in Bridger's car. Okay.
Hey, boss man. I'm just gonna read you something real quick, okay? You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law.
You send us interstate. We're gonna have that truck. It's pretty beat up, but I think the tires are all good.
Do you understand your rights? All right. What's your name, man?
Martin.
Martin, do you have your ID on you?
No, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bro's literally in, like, pajama pants.
We have
What
3
the
detained.
hell? This is
Driver
crazy.
is talking to Cole right now. A few squad cars beat up. We'll deal with that later.
Can you push my glasses up?
Yeah, I can. Just want to confirm you're doing okay physically. Okay, didn't hit your head and. Okay. Why were you running?
I'm gonna be honest, I have no insurance or registration.
They're in front of the police station? Are they really?
A couple times you drove out of it. You hit quite a few vehicles, right? It's substantial damage. You also just drove through a park where there was a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
You see, what you gotta do is you gotta get his ass for attempted murder for every single one of those fucking kids in the park. And every single time he flew through an intersection, attempted murder right there.
It's not good. Just for insurance and not having registration up to date, that's another reason.
Is that the reason you ran like that, dude?
Yeah.
So wait, why did he run?
Another reason.
Is that the...
This is not good. Just for insurance and not having registration up to date.
This motherfucker really did all that because he didn't have insurance and registration. Are you kidding me, dude? Really? What the hell? So he wasn't even a wanted fucking dude, what? So he's literally that stupid. He's really that dumb. You fucking idiot.
That's another reason.
Is that the reason you ran like that, dude?
Yeah.
Huh? Is it the only reason you ran like that?
I hear that Kush won the guessing contest.
Okay. Step over to the car real quick, man.
Yeah, you know this ass votes. He shouldn't, but he does.
Face the vehicle. Separate your feet.
Put him in 12.
Well, hopefully he catches a felony, so they take that right away for a little bit. Actually, I think you can still vote as a felon in some states.
My car is out of commission.
I've heard you can. I've heard you can. Who the fuck knows anymore?
Like the ears. Oh. Is there anything illegal in that vehicle? You need a fresh car up here?
Well, let's just put them in here for a minute then. But these cars are damaged.
I was worried when I saw you throwing the spikes.
I know.
Because I came around, I pulled into the thing, and he turned off the road and was coming
I cannot believe
at the
this
last
dude
minute he pulled off.
was literally willing to throw his entire fucking life away. For that, man. Like, what the hell?
I was watching him through my window.
Bro, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even have anything to say to this.
Just have a seat for now. Can I see the damage? Just have a seat.
He had an underage person in the car too. He had two people in the truck with him. What the hell?
You fix my pocket ball?
No, just have a seat. So seriously, what's the reason you ran, dude?
Legit, that I don't have any registration or tags. I got scared. That's really the reason.
Bro,
That's the reason
I can't stand the fact that a motherfucker like this is just gonna sit there and laugh about the fact that he ran through a park filled with kids, inches and feet away from running people over, and this motherfucker gonna sit there and act like it's a fucking joke. Put this bitch in jail forever. He needs to do a nice little manual labor job that's completely useless to society, like turning big rocks into little rocks until he passes away in prison. There is no reason somebody like this should be out and about, driving a car or a truck anywhere in society, period. Or even in society.
You put multiple people's lives in danger.
He's laughing about it, too.
When you went up on the road up here, you came down and rammed my vehicle.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Caleb Hammer has done quite a bit to bury this past, okay? It does look like Caleb Hammer.
Yeah, so we'll just figure out if we got any charges for the passengers.
I mean, if there's nothing else in the car or whatnot, then no.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop him?
Huh?
What was the reason? What
70 and a 40.
Oh my God, what the hell was he thinking?
Down to MERS.
What an idiot.
So I had reckless driving initially. I caught up to him by Washington, and that's where he went down.
Oh, he knew he was cooked then. Because if he got a 70 and a 40, that's definitely grounds to get arrested right there and have your car towed. And if he had gotten it towed, he wouldn't have been able to get it out with insurance. So, no, that's why he ran. What a stupid ass. What an absolute dumb fuck.
And it was on.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to move it and get it out of the way. That way it's out of the way and you can hop into another chariot. Have we talked to his buddies to see if, like, they wanted him to stop?
I don't know where they're at.
One security passenger that he can stop multiple times. Did you get to try pit?
Yeah.
You
He
did?
put so many people's lives in danger. He put all the police that were involved in this, their lives in danger. He put all the people that were around him in danger. He put his own passengers in danger. He put everybody in these neighborhoods in danger, everyone at that park in danger. This dude does not need to be out anywhere in society. Keep him in the box.
Good time, yeah.
That is crazy. He's going to get a slap on the wrist. Why? He's just going to get a slap on the wrist and all the charges are going to be dropped.
I thought it was going to be solid, and he turned completely, and then he just spun straight out of it and went over the dike.
Oh, yeah, that one.
And then I went over.
I think he wants you guys out of the way. That one looked rambunctious. Because he, like, blew up that garbage can there, too.
Yeah. Hey, so what was going on, man?
What do you mean?
Why were y'all running?
I told him to pull over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he say why he ran?
No. He was like, I'm taking off on my bro. Just pull over. I'm like, you're going 16 or 40. It's not that deep. And then he took off.
Okay. All right, man. Hang tight. Hey, man. You were the front seat passenger, right? So what's going on, man?
We're about to go play basketball. And then I can't even tell you.
Did he say why he ran?
No, it was quiet. Speakers on.
He didn't say anything?
Did you get a good spike, boo-boo? No, he went on the grass.
Yeah, he yeeted.
The one thing most people won't realize during this video is what the Grand Forks dispatcher did when she said
PD is patched with LTAC 1, hold emergency traffic.
When she stated PD is patched with LTAC 1, she connected Grand Forks local police channel into a multi-state tactical channel used across both North Dakota and Minnesota. Both
Damn! Damn! So that dude was going nowhere, bro.
Digital trunked radio systems that share these law enforcement tactical channels. And when a dispatcher patches a local channel into one of them...
I've actually been inside of a dispatch center. Whenever I got hired at my fire department, they give you a tour of the dispatch center. Man, those dispatch centers are nice. Those are nice.
Every officer monitoring that LTAC in either state instantly hears the pursuit in real time. That's what makes it so powerful during fast-moving incidents, instead of phone calls between agencies or relay.
Oh, he's definitely going to be charged with a felony. The real question is it going to stick, or is the judge going to throw it out?
Cop listening becomes aware of the chase the moment it happens, and you can see that immediately here in this video as a sheriff's deputy jumps in to assist. The driver of the truck was identified as 22-year-old Martin Romo. He was charged with fleeing, reckless driving, reckless endangerment, and attempted aggravated assault for using his truck as a weapon during the pursuit. In court, the judge said Romo's actions were homicidal and that he should be locked up for years, despite...
Yo, W Judge, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we need like 100 more just like you, Mr. Judge, all across the country. We need a lot of y'all around the country, okay? Yes, absolutely.
Fucking... He ultimately chose to cut Romo a break.
What? What? Bruh!
Prosecutors ultimately reduced the felony charges to misdemeanors, saying,
Oh! Oh! What? Are you kidding me? Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Who had no criminal history, deserved a chance to rebound from this. Under the plea agreement, he was ordered to serve 10 months in jail and pay nearly $21,000 in damages. The judge admitted he struggled with the decision, but said he wanted to respect the work of the attorneys who negotiated the deal.
Mr. Romo, in the future, when the police put their little lights on behind you, just pull over.
I cannot believe it, dude. He got jail time, though. He got 10 months in jail. That's something, I guess. Not for what, not for everything that happened. Consider it, bro. Just got, like, with all the stuff that I would have charged him, I'd have been making up shit in that courtroom. I'd be like, yeah, we also got a charge for looking ugly. We got a charge for overgrown beard hair, charge for hair's too curly, charge for looking stupid, a charge for laughing when we finally got you out, a charge for mental stress. Yeah, I'd be coming up with some shit in that courtroom. Shit, that's crazy. That is insane. 10 months in jail for that, dude. That is okay. Well, if you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. Go hype the videos, guys. I'm gonna stick to trying to drop 4/5 videos a week, a day. So there will most likely be 4 videos coming out. So if you just wait for a little while, they'll probably be popping out throughout the day. I try to stick to the same times, but sometimes because of the length of some videos, it just takes longer. Make sure y'all go hype those videos up. Don't blow all your hypes in one go, though. You can only do it once a week. So you get 3 hypes once a week. Oh, 3 hypes every week. Yeah, you know what I mean. W chat. Stream. Y'all are awesome. Let me put the music on. I gotta get off so that way I can start editing out these videos that I be speaking of.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even
It's already at 50. Where's my songs? Oh, there they are. There we go. Dude, where's my song? Where's my music? My music. Okay. Yo, W chat, W donos, W jewels. Make sure y'all don't spend all y'all's money at what place either. I might need it throughout the week, guys. The jewels are definitely helping though. The jewels are helping get them views back up on the stream. Y'all are freaking awesome. I cannot describe to y'all how grateful I am to have y'all. Every single one of y'all, even the dummies. Even the dummies that I gotta ban and make fun of. You know what I'm saying? W donos, W bits, W chat. Y'all are awesome. W stream. I love doing this. This is fun, man. This is a lot of fun. I wouldn't give this up for anything in the world. Y'all are awesome, by the way. And I don't say that enough. Man, oh, W Sparkles, W2 Jewels. Okay, so we're gonna roll up out of here. Stay safe, stay friendly, enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Stay away from crazy people. Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. You never know. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace!
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day.